And welcome in once again. A whole new basketball season embarks on us, guys. As we welcome you guys that join us here for Behind the Arc Basketball in this stream tonight, where I'm going to do basketball play-by-play of this game as we have preseason action taking the court tonight with the New Orleans Pelicans taking on the Chicago Bulls. Thank you so much, guys, for being a part of the stream here on both of these platforms, on Sportscaster and the computer towards my left, and on YouTube with the computer right in front of me. First time I've been on YouTube, by the way, since the NBA Summer League, so this should be a whole ton of fun to finally call play-by-play for you guys tonight here. So cannot wait to see what Zion Williamson has in the court tonight for the New Orleans Pelicans. What is good, guys? Tria, right back into the chat, man. What is good, Tria, as he's a part of both YouTube and Sportscaster. Welcome in, Ryan, once again here for a whole new season of Behind the Arc Basketball here on YouTube. Thank you guys so much. Bigger text I got for you guys here on Behind the Arc Basketball was 2 weeks or so. It was that game the computer crashed in the middle of the Patriots game. That game that the computer went down or so. I formatted the text documents. I lost all my files, but luckily I saved the background to everything. So I was able to put in like a new text for you guys and get rid of the old one along the left and right vertical sides here. But here we go, guys. Pelicans coming into this game right now is on their roster. They have 10 first-round draft picks on their roster. 6 of these picks were part of the top 10. What is good, Vegas Vix, party here as well. Thank you so much here for joining me on Behind the Arc Basketball. So, if you guys are a regular viewer on my YouTube channel on Final Yard Football, I am planning to stream tomorrow the Patriots game. I've yet to schedule that though, because fingers crossed, we're supposed to be getting heavy winds over here in southeastern Mass, so fingers crossed, heavy winds tomorrow though, so if there is a power outage or so, I won't be able to do it, but hopefully I'll be able to do that game. Hey, what is good, Rogue Dog? What is good, man? Welcome back into the channel here for some preseason basketball action. So yeah, thank you guys so much for being a part of the channel tonight. I'm going to be calling play-by-play, so if you guys haven't heard yet, most of you know I'm on Sportscaster as well, where I stream games as well. So I'm over there on Sportscaster, where I call play-by-play. So I'm doing that as well. We just finished in the top 10 for the first week of October, so that was awesome. We finished in 5th place also for the month of September, which was pretty cool. So yup, Zion. Who is ready for Zion to watch in this game? I know I am for sure. And Triet said Kobe White, crack under pressure. Yeah, Kobe White for the Chicago Bulls right now, the all-time leading scorer in North Carolina high school history. Last year he averaged around 16 points per game for UNC, but in the Summer League, he was kind of a disappointment in the Summer League, though, for Kobe White, as he didn't really have his great shooting potential there in the Summer League as far as shooting percentage and all that. But Vegas Vic's going with Zion's going to be a bust. We're just going to have to tell, I guess, but I'm excited to see him. I think he's got a ton of upside and stuff, so cannot wait to see this tonight. Zion in action. First game of the preseason. Zion scored, by the way, in his debut, 16.7 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals. So there you go. A top 5 player in the ACC in a bunch of categories here. Points per game, right behind teammate RJ Barrett. Rebounds per game as well, steals per game, and blocks per game. And yes, once again, Ryan saying here, rip to the Braves. That game, I believe, was done in the first inning. I think it was 10-0 in the first inning. Ryan hopes that the Dodgers lose tonight. What they got? They got the Nationals. Ooh. Walker Buehler pitching against Steven Strasburg for the pitching matchup there. That game will start out in around 37 minutes from now with a matchup between those two teams, and it'll take place at LA. That is Game 5, so deciding game tonight in the NLDS between those two teams, Nats versus Dodgers. So yes, October baseball now, it's a big thing as well too, as we welcome you guys in here to both of the platforms. So yeah, we got 8 o'clock right now. Last night I did the game, just a rundown on Sportscaster. It was 2 teams there, the Thunder versus the Mavericks or so. Not really 2 big impact teams for this season. Just did like a game on Sportscaster just to see how everything went down and how everything went. Went pretty smoothly over there. Cannot wait for tonight though to get back into the stream to finally call this team with a ton of promise for this season would be the New Orleans Pelicans. Let's see here. I'm just going to go into my settings in just a moment here on the computer. For some reason, I got it on a 3000 bit rate, but sometimes it does freeze up just a little bit. I'm just going to lower this, guys, to 2500. I'm going to see if that does the thing right now. I think that should be a better stream rate. When you use multiple computers in the house, usually some things get out of whack, and it might be like a little bit or so like buffering and that. So I eliminated the buffering factor a little bit, took my video bit rate just down a tad. Vegas Vicks, having a feeling Dodgers are going to be eliminated. It's going to be interesting there to see this Dodgers team coming in with a ridiculous record of over 100 wins, but they got one game here in the postseason to see if they move on to the first round or get eliminated. It's going to be just quite interesting, that matchup they take on the Nationals, who barely survived and got into the postseason or so. So feel free to keep me updated on that game throughout. Ryan would like to see the Astros lose tomorrow. So Houston in action. Yankees already moving on. Let's see here. We got Thursday baseball games. Just that one, okay. Garrett Cole against Tyler Glasnow. And the Astros taking on the Rays for Game 5 of the LDS at Minute Maid Park. So that's the game tomorrow. As we should be getting ready to tip off this one in a matter of moments here on the Sports Dish on Sportscaster. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the stream here. So, looking at the numbers from Zion Williamson at his time spent at Duke, it looks fairly incredible here. 22.6 points per game, right behind teammate R.J. Barrett, second in the ACC. 8.9 rebounds per game, ranking inside the top 5 in the ACC. The 2.1 steals per game as well at the top of the ACC, and 1.8 blocks per game too. Just lights out over there with a freak of an athlete of what he's done. Listed here on this roster when he checked in, 6'7", 285 pounds. Vegas Vicks thinking that the Red Sox are going to come back strong next year, win the World Series. We'll have to see, Vegas Vicks. I hope that too, but I don't know. I think there's going to be a lot of things in the offseason or so with the Red Sox, I feel like. I'm not sure if Mookie Betts will be on the roster anymore. It's been talked that he might not be on the roster. I'm not sure what they're going to do in the offseason there. Mookie and JD. I don't know. I have no clue, but fingers crossed. Hopefully they're able to make it a great offseason and pick up some good acquisitions, because as far as young talent in the Red Sox squad, they don't really have much there for young talent at all in the Red Sox squad. There's nothing really coming up from AAA or AA. So I'm going to look here to the report of who will be out for this game. There was a list of inactive players for tonight. Looking at the Pelicans first, point guard Jrue Holiday will not be playing today in this game for the Pelicans. So he did play in the season opener. By the way, the Pelicans beat the Atlanta Hawks 133-109 in the season opener. Jrue Holiday led the team in scoring with 21 points in 18 minutes. Brandon Ingram at 19 points and 6 rebounds in that game. And Zion in his debut, 16 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists, and 3 steals. But Jrue Holiday, Brandon Ingram, Alonzo Ball, and Josh Hart will all be out tonight. As just going to go over that Anthony Davis trade. That happened back on June 15th of 2019. The Pelicans sending AD over to the Lakers in exchange for 6 different types of players. 3 actual players and 3 draft picks there. Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, and Alonzo Ball from the Lakers over to the Pelicans. And then 3 draft picks as well. One of those was a first-round drafter, number 4 in 2019, in which the Pelicans traded down and they drafted Jackson Hayes from Texas at number 8, which in the Summer League, both of these teams actually played each other in the Summer League, the Pelicans versus the Bulls. And I actually called that game. I remember doing that game in July, and that was quite the game for sure. Jackson Hayes with some sore time up in the air, just jamming it down. That was fantastic to see if anybody caught that. But we're about 10 minutes away here from tip-off. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the stream tonight, by the way, where I call play-by-play of basketball action, as this is the Sports Dish here in Sportscaster. So welcome in, everybody, to the stream. If you guys are new to YouTube, give this the thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. And also, I'm going to post in here in the chat for any of you guys that's new. feel free to subscribe to that football channel of mine. I call Football Play-by-Play too. It's called Final Yard Football. Also, I have a Sportscaster channel. It's called The Sports Dish over on Sportscaster. That's where I'm able to compete for monthly prizes and weekly prizes as well, where I finished in the top 10. So thank you guys for being a part here of YouTube. Thank you guys for being a part here of Sportscaster. So looking at the Chicago Bulls right now, this season should be a season that they go up, but I see them probably like 2 or 3 years away or so from making the playoffs. This Bulls team should be better though. Finished last season with a record of 22-60. They should be an improvement here from the 13th place finish in the East. As they got picked up in the draft, number 7, Kobe White, a point guard from the University of North Carolina, averaged 16 points last season with Roy Williams and UNC, and he's the all-time North Carolina high school points leader during his time in high school for the state of North Carolina. As far as the Bulls team, though, it's led by this player, Zach LaVine, the point guard. He averaged 23.7 points per game last season, led the team in points, and in the preseason opener, he did the same thing, 16 points for LaVine off of 5 assists. Lauri Markkanen had 14 points and 5 rebounds. Vegas Vic saying, I wonder how the Pelicans lineup will be in the regular season. Yeah, interesting there. So, looks like Zion's going to be part of that starting 5 rotation, it seems to be. I think Lonzo Ball, Jrue Holiday, Brandon Ingram will be part of it. So, those 4. And then, after that, I wonder who the 5th will be. I think who started the last game was Favors, Derek Favors, of the Pelicans in the last game. TCE, welcome in, man. TCE, thank you so much for being a part here of the stream today. So TCE, welcome back into the stream. He's asking me, what do you think's going to be with Chris Paul and James Harden? Okay, so the Rockets there now. So okay, so Chris Paul is now with the Thunder. Because, yeah, I called him yesterday. So he got traded in the offseason. So Chris Paul over to the Thunder now. James Harden is teaming up with Russell Westbrook. And that's going to be an interesting case, I think. That team could go possibly far. I don't see them beating the Clippers or the Lakers, though, if those two teams are healthy with Kawhi and Paul George. And then for the Lakers, if they have LeBron and AD, if they're healthy, I think those two teams are going to be superior over the Rockets. But I really do like the Rockets here with Westbrook and Harden for their team. I think they're going to score a ton of points with those two in the lineup. The big question is how in the world do they share the ball when they have basically 2 point guards on that roster? How are they going to make that work when one of them has to go to shooting guard on that team? That'll be the interesting case to see to the early start of the season. But Chris Paul now playing for the Thunder. He'll be one of the main leaders on the Thunder, but I don't think the Thunder, looking at them last night, they're not as bad as everybody senses them to be. They have Danilo Gallinari, and also from the Clippers, they have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, too, who actually had a great game last night in the preseason game for the Thunder. So the Thunder, I don't think, if I base it on last night, they're probably not going to be as bad, surprisingly, as people thought right after Paul George got traded in July. But right now, we're going to tip off this ball in about less than 6 minutes here. Thank you guys so much for being a part on Sportscaster. Thank you guys so much for being a part on YouTube. I'm going to call the play-by-play for you guys today. Yeah, so I think the Thunder were a 7 seed with Westbrook in there on the team with Paul George. So probably, I think they're going to miss out on the playoffs, but they'll probably be like, I'd say like an 11 or 12 seed in the West. I think the West is just going to be stacked. This Pelicans team is borderline. They're looking at 9 or 8 or so in my projections for the West about, but the Western Conference is absolutely stacked compared to the Eastern Conference, where you can find teams in the playoffs in the East this season that happens to be like an 8 seed or like a 7 seed that would be a team like the Orlando Magic or so that doesn't have that much talent, but they do fall into that 8 seed category. So here we are, guys. Thank you so much for joining me back here. A new season upon us here on Behind the Arc Basketball and and on Sportscaster as well, Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. And I also stream football play-by-play, so I'll put in here for you guys my football play-by-play channel. Check out Final Yard Football. It's on YouTube. Check that out, as I call football play-by-play as well. So check out that I posted here in the link. That is my football channel. I should be back tomorrow with a Patriots game versus the Giants. I do plan on doing that. The only thing that will stop me is Mother Nature. I live kind of south in Massachusetts, about like an hour from Cape Cod or so, and that's where things kind of get windy down here, and unfortunately tomorrow we're getting a hell of a rainstorm with a bunch of wind and rain, same as Gillette Stadium, 20 to 25 mile per hour wind gusts, so I plan on doing that game unless I lose power. Alright guys, here we are, new season of basketball tips up upon us as we're in the preseason, and the Bulls get the basketball first. So Chicago takes this one past the timeline, they dribble at the top of the key here, and they pass it at the right wing perimeter into the hands. Dribbling now, that Zach LaVine swings it over towards the left corner. They dish it back towards the top of the key into the hands of Tomas Satoransky here as he last played for the Wizards. This ball stolen though. Pelicans get it underneath the basket. They finish for two, up and in. So they started out like that with the Pelicans leading this game right now 2-0. 11.5 left to go in the first quarter here. Bulls with the ball at the left wing. Satoransky with the basketball. They hand it over top of the key into the hands of Wendell Carter. Carter making his move into the lane. Lat shot. No good. And fight for the rebound. Offensive rebound, though, on the play by the Bulls. They take a three. Left wing. No good. Rebounded by the Pelicans. Pelicans here with the basketball. 11-10 left to go in the first. They have it. Making their move into the lane. Floater in the key. And it goes home. Rattles right in there. That shot good by Brandon Ingram for two. 4-zip the score now. Pelicans lead. 11 minutes left to go in the first. Bulls with the basketball. They dribble top of the key. That ball deflected. Stolen. Here we go. Pelicans. Ingram with the basketball. Dribbling right wing perimeter here. He's got it. Now he takes a right side baseline. Try to go for the jumper. That ball stolen away, though, by the Bulls. Bulls get it. Satoransky. Left elbow. Alley-oop over the top. And that is sloppy. That is out of bounds. So, currently right now, stoppage in time. 10:40 left to go in the first. Check here back on the chat. TCE watching the Lakers versus Golden State game other day. So, Anthony Davis and McGee playing starting five. Do you think it'll change by the playoffs? It all depends on how it all lines up if somebody gets hurt or so in that lineup. So I know for sure Anthony Davis will be in the starting five there. And I'm pretty sure McGee too. But unless they get injured, that's the only thing that will stop them from being there in the playoffs. 10:13 left to go in the first. Top of the key as the Pelicans are up 4-0. They have the basketball right now, dribbling top of the key with Jrue Holiday, the point guard, making his way at the free throw circle. Shot fake here, slings it out towards the right wing. This is Ingram with the ball now as Brandon Ingram dribbles at the right elbow. Ingram takes the deep two, right baseline, no good. That ball, offensive rebound, goes into the hands here on the play. That was Zion who got it, but a whistle and a foul on the play here with 9:56 left to go in the first. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you're new to the channel, give this the thumbs up down below and hit the subscribe as well. So, foul underneath the basket by the Pelicans. Bulls will get the ball back here with 9:56 left to go in the first. So, Chicago now with the basketball. They take it past that half-court logo right now. That's Satoransky. Passes left wing into the hands of LaVine. LaVine dribbling top of the key towards the right wing with the ball. Swings it over towards the top of the key. Now left baseline with that basketball. LaVine passes right wing three. They take it from the outside. No good. The Bulls have 0 on the board. Missed shot by Otto Potter. Rebounded here by the Pelicans. Pelicans left wing dribbling with Jrue Holiday. That ball he tried to go out was tipped, deflected in the air, stolen away here. LaVine taking it to the basket, slams it in for two. So Zach LaVine, the point guard, who led the team in scoring, gets the first basket of the game for the Bulls. 9:15 left to go in the first. Pelicans with the ball right baseline underneath, and the whistle and a foul. It looks like 2 shots coming up at the line here for Zion. So Zion at the free throw line, everybody, as this game just started. A comedy of turnovers so far in action tonight between these two teams. But Zach LaVine cashing it in for the slam dunk with a two-handed jam. This has been a defensive battle so far in this game right now. 9:13 left to go in the first quarter. 2 shots from your #1 overall draft pick, Zion, at the line. First shot, this one is good. As he gets that one into the net, it's 5-2. Hey, what is good, Little Man No Sports? Welcome back in here to the stream, Little Man No Sports. Zion, 16 points, 7 rebounds, 3 steals in the first game of the preseason. Second shot, that one goes in. Same location, hit the bottom rim, went to the back, and went in. 9:10 left to go in the first quarter. Chicago with the ball now, dribbling into the lane. Oh, and he tears it down. LaVine with a tomahawk jam one-hander. Gets that one home. It's 6-4. 6-4 now to score. Pelicans with the ball. Right wing here with Ingram. Ingram at the free throw circle, making his way inside at the left elbow. Passes it back. Right wing here for the Pelicans as they make their move inside. Whistle, foul on the play. That is An offensive foul by the Pelicans as the Bullets will get the ball. So we have 8:50 left to go in the first. Let's get back here to the chat. TC coming back to do some homework. He might be back later. Hey, no problem, man. I'll still be here with a stream for you guys, unless I lose power somehow, but the wind isn't that bad. Little Man Knows Sports with the background I have. It's something called OBS. It's on the internet. Just search OBS. And they teach you how to do a tutorial of make the background. I did this in Paint, by the way. I did a clip art of my basketball court in Paint, and then I did a bunch of stuff there with in Paint to get it like that. But OBS is how you're able to incorporate that stuff into your streams. New Orleans with the ball. They take the three. Right wing three, no good. Off the mark. Levine gets the rebound for the Bulls. Bulls now with the basketball. They have it at the left wing perimeter. This is Levine dribbling now and at the left elbow with it. He flings it over to the right wing into the hands here of Potter. Otto Potter takes the shot. No good. Rebounded by the Pelicans. Zion up the court. Passes it to his teammate. Alley-oop to Zion. Oh, and he takes it down with a two-handed slam. 8-4 right there. And there you have it with your #1 draft pick. 8 minutes left to go in the first 4-point game. That ball is stolen here by Holiday. Jrue Holiday with the ball. And a tripping foul on the play by the Bulls. Stopping the clock with 7:55. Let's see here. Vegas Vic's asking me how many games do I think the Bulls are going to win this season. I guess probably around like 30 to 34, I'm going to say. So probably around like low 30s or so for the Bulls this season. That pass, they swing it out towards the left wing, and that's out of bounds by the Pelicans with 7:46 left to go in the first. Yes, make sure to listen to Ryan, to make sure to do that homework, that is for sure. Homework first before you join into the chat. I'll have plenty of weekend streams for you guys throughout the season. Probably college, though, because I think they do nationally televised college games for most of the winter, and then we pick up in the playoffs. That three goes down by the Bulls. It's 8-7. They take a three by the Pelicans. No good. Gets rebounded here by Chicago. Chicago takes it past the half-court logo. They have it at the left wing. Satoransky's pass deflected. That ball almost stolen. Bulls get it back, though. They have it at the right wing. Into the hands of Potter. Otto Potter with the ball. Passes down with back top of the key. And they dish it inside. Shot fake going for two. They get it. Satoransky with a 2-point shot. And it's a 9-8 lead here. Chicago out in front right now with 7 minutes left to go in the first quarter. They're passing it around the perimeter. Top of the key. Zion passes off. Oh, nice feed to his teammate. Easy bucket for two right there. Nobody was covering the back end on the play as Zion gets the assist. 6:50 left to go in the first quarter. Bulls with the basketball. They have it at the right corner of the perimeter. They pass it towards the top of the key. Levine, a deep three outside. No good. As he tried to dial that one up, Derek Favors gets the rebound for the Pelicans. Pelicans with the ball. Ingram, right corner here, working on Levine. Ingram, spin move, trying to take this one to the basket underneath, and no good. Couldn't finish. Rebounded on the play here by the Bulls by Cristiano Felicio from Brazil. As the Bulls have the basketball and the whistle and the foul, as that ball got kicked out of bounds by Zion. Let's see here. Harry Potter's brother. That'd be funny. So Ryan's asking me here. Otto Potter. Yep, that'd be so funny. When I went to Disney World back in with a marching band, I think 2014 was the last time. They had that whole thing there at Universal in Orlando that had the rides with the Harry Potter too there. They had one of those like roller coasters that goes like absolutely backwards or so, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, I think. But yeah, right now, guys, we are currently on commercial break. Thank you so much for joining the stream on both of these platforms tonight, calling play-by-play on YouTube and Sportscaster. By the way, we're inside the top 10 on Sportscaster for the month, which is awesome. Pretty incredible there. I'm already basically earning money from that platform, which is cool, and we're building up the YouTube channel as well, which is pretty awesome. Oh, yeah, that was fantastic. UCF against Duke in the round of 32. Taco versus Zion would be something for a sight to see once again in the NBA. Taco played his first game, I think that was on Sunday for the Celtics against the Hornets. But yeah, got a standing ovation when Taco came in there into the game. I think later in the game in the second half he came in. But yeah, currently right now we are on commercial break, everyone. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the stream as we are back on basketball once again. So my upcoming stream schedule looks like this if any of you guys are aware. So fingers crossed, I should be back tomorrow with a Patriots-Giants game on the football channel. So unless I lose power or something like that, that's why I haven't scheduled a video. Usually I schedule the videos like 2-3 days beforehand, but in southeastern Mass tomorrow, we're supposed to be getting some like really bad winds, like 30-40 mile per hour winds, 20-25 mile per hour winds up in Foxborough. So fingers crossed I can do tomorrow's Patriots game. I am hoping on it, unless I lose power. And then in the weekend, though, I am actually going away to Cooperstown, New York this weekend to the Baseball Hall of Fame, so I can't stream any NFL games this weekend, but I should be back for you guys Thursday Night Football. And an NBA game I should have between that date. I think next Wednesday is the next nationally televised NBA one. Let's see here. Ryan asking me when I'm able to start earning money on YouTube. I believe when I earn 1,000 subscribers on this channel, Ryan, so when I have 1,000 subs, and also I have to have like a certain amount of watch hours too. I think like 400,000 watch hours I have, which will be no problem here with the live streams, especially when people come and check it out. I remember last season, one of the games just blew up. There was a couple games that really blew up on YouTube, but one of them just was insane. I think it was the Nuggets versus Trailblazers Game 7. We had like 81 people in the chat at once. That was the highest I ever had, and I think that was like my 4th month on YouTube, so that was crazy. Besides that game I got 3,000 views on, that was crazy. Pelicans versus Knicks Summer League game, that was insane. I got like 40 likes and like 25 dislikes because everybody in the chat kept on asking, show the game, show the game. Alright, Zion so far, 4 points. Hit his first shot of the game, and he got both of his free throws, so 4 points, 2 assists, and a steal so far by the number 1 draft pick, Zion Williamson. As we are back to the game right now, 10-9 the score. And the Bulls with the basketball. So Chicago with the basketball, they take a 3 from the right wing. They hit it, they connect, they take the lead right back. It's 12-10. 6 minutes left to go in the first quarter, and now Pelicans take it past the half-court logo. They have it at the right wing of the perimeter. They sling it over towards the top of the key, make their move to Zion. Zion at the free throw circle, making his way inside, turnaround jumper. He hits it. Zion with 6 points right now, getting that one underneath the hole, and it's back up to a 12-score game, tied apiece. 5:50 left to go in the first. Nice move inside for 2 right there. I think that was Chris Dunn for the Chicago Bulls. Pelicans with tempo. Ingram floater as there was a foul on the play underneath. Brandon Ingram with the offensive foul inside the lane right there. As who took the charge on the play was Chicago. So Chicago taking the charge on the play right there. And the basketball will go back to the Bulls. So we have 5:40 left to go in the first quarter right now. Pelicans with the basketball as Chicago turns that ball over. Ingram takes it past the timeline, trying to dribble into the lane here on a tie-up on the court, I believe. We'll see the play call with 5:34 left to go in the first. Let's see what that call was on the floor. I think Brandon Ingram got tied up there on the court. So 5:34 left to go in the first quarter. 14-12 Chicago out in front. 2 shots coming up here by number 14 at the free throw line for New Orleans, Brandon Ingram. First shot by Ingram. This one's up. No good. Rattled out. Second shot is coming up here in just a moment. $18.3 points per game last season with his 52 games with the LA Lakers. For Brandon Ingram, second attempt here at the free throw line. This shot's up. This shot's good. 1 point game right now. Bulls holding on. 14-13 Chicago. With the basketball, they have it at the left wing. Levine making his way inside underneath the basket, stripped of the ball, but Chicago will regain possession underneath the hoop. So that ball stripped out of bounds right there by J.J. Redick. So welcome back, J.J. here from the Philadelphia 76ers to the New Orleans Pelicans. Now the sharp three-point shooter, great fadeaway shooter from the outside. They inbounded, right elbow jumper, no good by Porter on the shot, and rebounded by the Pelicans. Pelicans with the ball now. They have it at the top of the key. Pass it towards the right wing. Make their way inside with Zion into the lane. That ball gets tipped up in the air. Goaltending on the play. So the Pelicans should have 2 points here on the board. We're going to see. What was that? Goaltending or a foul underneath the basket? Yup, so they call it. Yep, I was just waiting for that scoreboard to change on ESPN. So yeah, that's what I thought. Goaltending. on the play, and it's 15-14. 5 minutes here left to go in the first quarter. Levine has it at the right wing for the Bulls, as that ball was a reach and foul on the play there. So reach and foul committed on the play by Derek Favors of the Pelicans. Chicago will get the inbounds. Yes, Vegas Vic's pointing out, imagine being an owner of a basketball team. That would be a crazy amount of money with that 82-game schedule. And then the playoffs, if your team is one of the 8 that makes it in, they ring it from the outside. That shot goes down. It's 17-15. Pelicans now with the basketball. They have it at the right elbow, making their way. Spin move here by Ingram. Ingram, jumper, Naki, and that is an offensive foul by New Orleans on the play with 4:45 left to go in the first. I'm just going to check up something here. I thought that was goaltending, right? That was definitely goaltending. Why does the score say 17-13 now? They removed the 2 points. I'm going to keep here 17-15. Chicago with the ball. Bounce pass. Inside. They finish to the hole for 2. It is 19-15 right now. Pelicans with the ball. Spin move. Zion. Passes down with open 3. Left corner. They connect from the outside right there, ringing it down. We have 4:15 left to go in the first quarter now. ESPN has 19-16 as a score. They went with goaltending earlier. I feel like there's a scoring fault in the scoreboard right now on ESPN. So I have it back to the ESPN board here, but I might change it if they have something on the commercial break. I don't know what's going on with their scoreboard, but right now I'm looking everywhere. It's 19-16. It did say 19-15 though. 19-16 now. Pelicans with the basketball. They pass it over towards the right wing of the perimeter. They take a 3 at the left wing. Ingram lets it fly. No good. Rebounded here by Thaddeus Young of the Bulls. So Young coming in from the Pacers now, playing for the Chicago Bulls. Levine with the basketball, passes left wing. They take it inside. Passing Levine, jumper at the free throw circle. No good. Rebounded by Zion as he snags another board. 3:40 left to go in the fourth quarter. Pelicans now with the ball. Zion doing it himself, taking it into the lane, and couldn't put it up and in, but he got fouled on the play anyway. 2 shots for your number 1 NBA draft pick, Zion Williamson, here at the free throw line with 3:38 left to go in the first. So let's go back into the chat here. Ryan saying there's actually a website where you can spend Bill Gates' money and he could buy the NBA and still have billions. Wow, that is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. That is quite interesting there. I'd like to look that up sometime to see that website. That shot at the free throw line by Zion goes up and in. 19-17 the score with 3:38 left to go in the first quarter right now. Second shot here coming up at the free throw line by Zion Williamson. As this shot is up, and this shot is good. Make it 19-18. It's a 1-point game. Chicago with the inbound. They take it past that half-court logo. They have it at the right wing of the perimeter here into the hands. Porter passes it over. Now they make their way at the free throw circle. Nice bounce pass into the lane, and they turn over the ball, though. That shot floated too high off the board as it goes off the side of the backboard by Luke Cornet, the center on the play. Hey, we welcome in Dakota here to the Sportscaster stream. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining me. Actually, they're going to say Chicago get the ball back, so his last touch by the Pelicans. Left wing 3. They take it. They connect from downtown right there, letting it fly from the outside by the Bulls. 3:15 left to go in the first quarter right now. Pelicans with the ball here at the top of the key. That is Williamson dribbling towards the right for Zion, number 1 NBA draft pick. Into the game, Etuan Moore. They pass it right wing perimeter into the hands of Zion at the right elbow. They pass it right corner perimeter, making their way inside. They pass it inside, and a whistle and a foul. So thank you guys so much for joining me here. We're on Sportscaster. We're on YouTube, calling play-by-play. The computer in front of me is YouTube. The computer to the left of me is Sportscaster. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it tonight. Yeah, I have not seen Kobe White in this game, actually, because he's pretty easy to spot out. But I actually have not seen Kobe White in this game so far. Hey, thank you so much, Dakota. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for the tip. I appreciate it. Hey, welcome in, Eric. What is good here to Sportscaster? Welcome right back into the stream. We're also back on YouTube tonight, my basketball channel, Eric. It's called Behind the Arc Basketball. So 3 minutes left to go here before the end of the first quarter. Derek Favors at the free throw line, shooting shots. 22-19, Bulls are up by 3. 3 minutes left to go in the first. Favors, first shot at the line. This shot's up. This shot is good. So actually, he made both of them. I missed the first shot. It's 22-20. 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter right now. Bulls with the basketball. Kobe White's in there now. So number 0, Kobe White with the afro. He is in there now. Bulls turned over the ball inside the key. New Orleans with the basketball. Dribbling left baseline. They pass it back outside. Top of the key 3. They take it. No good. That's by Redick. And rebounded here by the Bulls. Chicago with the ball. Kobe White into the game. Nice pass. Inside under the basket. Stripped by the backboard. Offensive rebound. No, they couldn't get it the second time by Thaddeus Young. Rebounded here by the Pelicans. Pelicans now with the ball. Top of the key. Redick. Bounce pass over at the left elbow. Into the hands here of Derek Favors. Favors swings it over at the right wing. Now they take it towards the right elbow here to E'Twaun Moore. Moore takes the jumper at the right elbow. No good. Rebounded there by Young. Thaddeus Young with the ball. 2:15 left to go in the first. Bulls with the basketball. Hey, what is good, Eric? Thanks so much for joining me back here on the basketball channel. Top of the key. No good. Rebounded by the Pelicans. 22-20 to score. Pelicans down by 2. They have the ball. Redick passes. Top of the key over into the hands here. Favors. Favors now. Left elbow into the hands of Nicolo Melli. Into the game and a whistle on the foul. So, thanks so much, Eric. He comes from Sportscaster over to YouTube. I appreciate it, man. So, right now, 1:56 left to go in the first quarter. Close game, 22 Chicago, 20 Pelicans, as this is Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Also, on the Sports Dish on Sportscaster. Thanks so much, guys, for being a part of both of my platforms right now. So, yeah, back into the basketball stuff. So, have to get used to saying Behind the Arc Basketball, Final Yard Football, hopefully back tomorrow. And, yeah, two channels. It's great to be busy, though. It's fantastic. Alright, we're just on commercial break. I'm going to update you guys with that stats in just a moment. We'll see what's gone on in the scoring so far in this game. Both of these teams shooting the ball cold from the floor as they look at the statistics here. 41% for Chicago, 38% so far by the Pelicans, as we are towards the end, basically, of this first quarter right now. We've got through the first 10 minutes of play. Bulls with 10 rebounds, Pelicans right behind them with 9. Chicago at the free throw line, they haven't been there yet. They haven't taken a free throw shot, but the Pelicans 7 for 8 at the line. Looking at the leading scores, Zion, the number 1 scorer on the team right now with 8 points. 8 points, 3 assists, and a rebound and a steal by Zion Williamson. He is a perfect 4 for 4 at the free throw line. That is a positive, by the way, there for Zion, because he did struggle in college, like his only category that he wasn't top 5 in the ACC, like one of the few categories there, was that he was about like a 67% free throw shooter during his time at Duke. But the other players here, Brandon Ingram with 3 points, 2 points by Derek Favors, Jrue Holiday with 2 points, and Lonzo Ball had 2 points as well. For the Chicago Bulls, the leading scorer right now, 6 points by Lauri Markkanen, and 5 points by Tomas Satoransky. So that's what the scoring looks like so far in this game. Currently, we're on commercial break. We'll be right back into the game here in a matter of moments. Thank you guys so much for being a part of both of these platforms here tonight on Sportscaster and YouTube. So fingers crossed tomorrow for my football stream, Patriots against Giants. I am planning on it unless I lose power at my house. That's the only reason why I haven't scheduled a video yet here on YouTube, is because I don't know how bad the winds are going to be tomorrow. I do live in Massachusetts, and the next 3 days we are getting rain and gusty winds here, like 30, 40 mile per hour winds. It's supposed to be a disastrous game tomorrow at Gillette. It's going to be a disaster when the Giants have no Saquon Barkley, no Sterling Shepard, and no Evan Ingram, with a rookie quarterback, Daniel Jones, going up against the Patriots at a rainy and wind-swept, rain and windy Gillette Stadium. It's going to be so messy tomorrow there. But here we are, everybody, getting right back into this game here. Zach LaVine and Lauri Markkanen playing together in 60 of a possible 164 games the past 2 seasons. They are looking to play together for much more than that this year, for the whole 82 if they can. If health does lie there with Markkanen this season for the Chicago Bulls. But here we go, guys, getting right back into this game here in a matter of moments, as this is Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube tonight. So we have shots coming up here at the free throw line. So shots coming up right now at the free throw line in a moment. the Pelicans will shoot at the line. Do I have YouTube Studio? That is, like, one of my settings I have on here. I think I start the video by going to something it's called YouTube Studio Beta, so that's how I'm able to get the YouTube video. That's a missed free throw, by the way, by J.J. Redick at the line. So he missed his first shot at the line. J.J.'s second shot here at the free throw line for the Pelicans. And that shot is up and in, so it's a 1-point game. 22-21 the score, under a minute and 50 left to go in the first quarter. Bulls with the basketball. They have it at the right wing perimeter. Thaddeus Young passing it over to Kobe White. Kobe White now, they move it around the perimeter. This is Young dribbling right side baseline. Swings it over left corner. 3, they take it. The Bulls miss it. Off the mark. Offensive foul anyway in the play. And Chicago will turn it over with 1:41 left to go in the first quarter. Pelicans with the basketball now. Minute 41 remaining. Pelicans down by 1, 22-21. A minute 30 left to go now. They have the basketball dribbling at the right elbow. They pass it, swing it over at the left corner. That ball gets tipped out of bounds on the play by Chicago. Chris Dunn, the former PC Friar. I remember when he used to play basketball. He was like a top 5 draft pick or so with Providence College. So yeah, top 5 in 2016. Number 5 in 2016 for Chris Dunn. I remember his name at PC. Pelicans with the basketball. They have it at the top of the key. This is Redick. Redick dribbling towards the right wing. Passes that one over towards the right corner. Pelicans with the ball. They put up the shot at the shot horn. No good. And it gets rebounded here by Chicago. Rebounded by the Bulls. Now they take it past the half-court logo. They have it at the right elbow. Nice bounce pass inside. They tear it down. Two-handed jam. Coming in right there. Nice pass, though, by Denzel Valentine. As they are to get an open Luke Cornet for 2. It's 24-21. Pelicans with the ball. They have it right wing perimeter. This is Melly. Melly passes it off top of the key into the hands of Moore. Moore dribbling now. Left elbow. Floats up the shot off the backboard. Up and in. 24-23. And the Bulls with the basketball. Kobe White with the ball at the right wing. Dribbling now for White. Thinking about taking the 3. Instead, he goes inside. White. Nice layup. Moving in between defenders. Up and good on the play. It's 26-23 Chicago. 33 seconds left to go. Burst of speed inside. They dish it back outside. That ball gets tipped out of bounds, though, by the Bulls. Stops the clock with 30 seconds remaining. Oh, yes, I do have that, Ryan. So that lets you see all the... Yes, so all the analytics of your videos, all the views, the watch time, even the countries that the people have watched from. You can see the countries, the individual states, too. You can see all of that on the YouTube Studio. I can do it by a breakdown by state. That's a floated shot. Up and in right there. J.J. Redick getting it in for 2 in a 1-point game. 24 seconds left to go before the end of the first quarter. Bulls with the basketball. They take it past the half-court logo. This is Chris Dunn dribbling with the ball. They're going to try to do one more play before the end of the first quarter. 10 on the shot clock, 13 left to go on the play clock. Right wing perimeter here. Dunn passes it off top of the key to Cornet. Cornet now passes down with left baseline back to Dunn. They swing it around. Kobe White, right corner 3. No good from the outside. Rebounded by the Pelicans. 1 second. And they'll heave this one up. Half court heave. No good at the horn as we end the first quarter right now. Close game. Living up to all the hype. Currently 26-25. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the stream, by the way, tonight. This is the sports stream here over on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube, also on the Sportscaster stream as well on the Sports Dish. Thank you guys so much for being a part of both of these platforms tonight. So currently we just ended the first quarter. Close game, 26 Chicago, 25 Pelicans. We will get right back into the game in a matter of moments here. I'm just going to take a look at the statistics of what went down with the player stats, break down some of the stats here in the first quarter. So Zion Williamson looking really sharp so far, leading the way for the Pelicans. He has 8 points in his NBA season. Second game of the preseason here for Zion. 3 assists and a steal as well, and a rebound. No blocks, though, by Zion. That's something that he was able to achieve last year at Duke. And then after him, 3 points by Brandon Ingram, 2 points by Derek Favors, Jrue Holiday, and Lonzo Ball for the Pelicans. As far as the Bulls in this game, their leading scorer, 7 points by Luke Cornet, and then 6 points by Lauri Markkanen in this game, and 5 points by Tomas Satoransky, and Zach LaVine with 4 points in this game so far for Zach LaVine. So currently, guys, we are on commercial break. We will get back into this game here in a matter of moments. We're on YouTube. We're on Sportscaster. Hey, what is good, Sam? Thank you so much for joining me once again back on Sportscaster. Play-by-play of basketball once again tonight. We got the preseason here with Zion Williamson and the Pelicans taking on the Chicago Bulls. We just ended the first quarter, getting ready to go to the second quarter here in a matter of moments. But yeah, Sam covered the baseball game today on Sportscaster, that blowout there with a ridiculous blowout or so. That was crazy, man. We were talking about it earlier, that blowout there in the earlier video. It was 10-0 after the first inning, I think. It was 13-1. I'm looking at the final score here. Yep, over by the first inning, what Sam's saying. 13-1 the final. Wow, Cardinals are going to be moving on, beat the Braves. Wow. I had told somebody to pick the Braves in that game, unfortunately, but I don't think he put in his bet in time at the casino, which, fingers crossed, I don't think he did. So it looks like the Cardinals are advancing, and now it's up to that Dodgers game tonight, actually. Right now, Dodgers-Nationals are playing, so they just had the first pitch underway in that game. So I'll keep you guys updated here with that score as well. But currently, we're on commercial break, everybody. We will go right back into action here in a matter of moments on the platform. So yeah, Kobe White is in the game, by the way. Somebody asked me that earlier. It was Vegas Vix on YouTube who asked me that. So yeah, Kobe White is in the game, guys, for the Bulls. And I'm going to see his impact here on the scoring chart. He only has 2 points so far, 1 for 2 from the floor with 2 minutes to play. So the rookie Kobe White right now just getting started a couple minutes ago in the game. Yeah, so YouTube Studio, what we were talking about earlier with Ryan was saying here, you can see what the countries you can get on YouTube. Like, you can see the actual countries from the people that watch your video, from what countries they're from. You can also even break it down by state, so that's pretty cool, too. I get to see, like, what states I'm really strong in. And it tells you what the watch time is per state, too, which is interesting. I remember for the Summer League, like, 40% of the people who watch my streams, believe it or not, were from the country of the Philippines for the Summer League games on YouTube. That was crazy. But here we are, everybody, back to this game right now. 11:55 left to go before halftime as we start the second quarter. Pelicans with the basketball, dribbling at the left wing. This is J.J. Redick with the ball, swings it over at the right wing. They dribble now with that basketball for the Pelicans. They set it up at the right wing perimeter. Looking to pass it. They do. They pass it at the right baseline, dribbling with that ball. They take a shot, and that's an offensive foul anyway in the play. So turnover here by the Pelicans with 11:39 left to go in the second as the Bulls will get back the ball. Former PC Friar, Chris Dunn, will inbound this ball. He does. Now he has the ball in his hands off of Porter. Passes down over into the hands of Thaddeus Young. Young underneath the basket. Left baseline jumper. No good. Offensive rebound. Underneath. No good on the finish. Tip off the rim. No good. And rebounded by the Pelicans. Burst of speed here. New Orleans has the ball. They pass it right wing. Moving it towards the right corner of the perimeter. Pelicans swing it over with JJ. JJ passes down over to Nicolo Melli. No good. Hit the top of the iron. Rebounded by the Bulls. Chicago with the ball. Kobe White is in the game at the moment here as they take the left baseline jumper, and Chicago hits it. That's Porter. Hits the two. It's 28-25. 10:50 left to go in the second quarter. Pelicans with the ball down by 3. They pass it top of the key. They move it around towards the left wing into the hands of Melli. Melli now with the ball. Hands it off to Redick. Redick gets bumped on the play, and the ball gets tipped out of bounds. Nice effort there by Chris Dunn to go after that loose basketball on the play, but couldn't come down with it with 10:46 left to go before half. Pelicans will get this basketball back. It was last touched by Chris Dunn of the Chicago Bulls. Pelicans to inbound. They pass it towards the left wing of the perimeter. And now they make their move inside into the lane. Layup and no good. Lots of contact. No foul. They get the rebound by Daniel Gafford for Chicago, the Arkansas rookie. They take the shot. Kobe White transition. Draining the triple right there from the outside. 31-25. Bulls are leading with 10.5 left to go before halftime. Top of the key, Alonzo Ball with the basketball for the Pelicans. Passes inside under the basket. Banks it home off the backboard for 2 for New Orleans. They get that shot home by Jahlil Okafor. It is 31-27. 10-10 now left to go before halftime. Pass inside. Gafford tried to go for the slam dunk. No good. Offensive rebound. Put back up and in. It's good. Otto getting it for the Chicago Bulls as they lead 33-27. And going to the free throw line to shoot the and one. So Daniel Gafford couldn't finish to the rim, but Otto Porter was able to put that one back up and in. The and one here at the free throw line, 10:08 left to go before halftime. The shot's up. This shot no good. Hit the front part of the rim. Rebounded by Lonzo Ball. Lonzo takes it now inside. Burst the speed to the layup. Missed it. He missed the layup short. Rebounded by the Bulls. The Bulls have it at the left wing. White passes back to Kobe White. Takes the three at the left wing. No good. Hit the rim. Way short in transition. Nobody gets behind. Tried to go in for the layup. Couldn't finish. Offensive rebound. He put it back up and in. 4-2 right there by the Pelicans. 4-point game as saving the teammate Nicolo Melli from Italy right there with the offensive rebound with a putback as it went up and in off the backboard. Timeout here on the court, everybody, as we have 9:46 left to go before halftime, as this is the Sports Dish here on Sportscaster. Thank you guys so much for being a part of my stream tonight, by the way. So currently we're just on commercial break. If you guys are new to the YouTube channel, feel free to give this a thumbs up down below if you like. Hit that subscribe button as well. So looking at some of the stats so far, both of these teams shooting in the low shooting percentages though. 42% so far by the Pelicans, 42% so far by the Bulls. So both of these teams shooting the ball at a low shooting percent from 3-point range. The Pelicans are struggling. 1 for 7 from downtown, 5 for 11 by Chicago so far in this game. And actually shooting fairly well at a good clip, 46% from downtown in this game by the Bulls, as the free throws are the reason why the Pelicans do have points on the board. They are 8 for 10 at the free throw line, while the Bulls in this game have only had one free throw attempt, which they missed. Looking at some of the other stats, rebounds, the rebounding battle going to the Bulls on the boards, out-rebounding the Pelicans 5-1, 17-14 on the total rebounds right now in this game. As we look towards some of the other stats here, Zion has played 9 minutes, scored 8 points, leading the way in the total in points for the Pelicans. On the other side, the Chicago Bulls, the leading scorer, 7 points by Luke Cornet. So currently we're just on commercial break. We will get right back into this action of the game here as we are on YouTube and also on Sportscaster. Thank you guys so much for being a part tonight of the stream on a Wednesday night here. Not too beautiful outside where I am streaming this game. It is downpouring rain and like 20-mile-per-hour wind gusts right now where I am. So just on commercial break, we will be going right back into this game here in a matter of moments on YouTube and Sportscaster. Thank you guys for being a part here tonight. Alrighty, here we are getting right back into this basketball action here in a matter of moments. Score right now 33 Chicago, 29 New Orleans, as we are in the second quarter here at the moment on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. We have about 9.5 left to go before halftime right now, and a 4-point game so far in action. So great start to this game. It was close in the first quarter, a 1-point lead by the Bulls so far in this game. Pelicans took the early advantage, but Chicago has kept on creeping back, and now they have taken the lead. So Chicago is able to let the three-pointers fly in this one. The Pelicans having trouble shooting shots from the outside, though. Alright, so we are right back into the game right now. Zion checking right back onto the court once again. Same as Lonzo Ball. Lonzo is out there alongside with his teammate Zion. So Zion has scored or assisted on 15 of the 22 points scored while on the court in the first quarter. So great start so far to the preseason action for Zion Williamson tonight. As in the game as well for the Pelicans is Jrue Holiday back in the game. As that shot by the Bulls goes down for 2 with 9:35 left to go in the second quarter right now. So that shot goes down. They extend their lead to 6. Pelicans with the basketball. Holiday passes that one inside to Zion. Zion takes it to the rim, up and in for 2 right there. Nice finish by Zion underneath the basket. 9:20 left to go before halftime. Bulls with the ball. They have it at the left wing perimeter. Kobe White at the right wing, dribbling it with it now. Kobe with the basketball. Makes his move inside underneath the basket. Nice finish right there 4-2 on that play by Kobe White. Puts it back to a 6-point game. 37-31. Pelicans with the ball. Zion making a move himself inside with a comeback right there by Zion. Back-to-back buckets on the last 2 possessions here for New Orleans by Zion. It's 37-33. Bulls with the ball at the left corner of the perimeter. They're making their way inside. Jumper in the key. That one rattles in. Courteous roll of the rim right there as they got it to fall for 2 and back to that 6-point game. Pelicans with the ball. They take a 3 left wing. Dial it up. That is no good by Moore. Rebounded here by the Bulls with 8.5 left to go before halftime. Chicago with the basketball. That ball gets stolen away. New Orleans with transition here. 2-on-1 fast break. They pass it underneath the basket. Jam it down right there for 2. This has been a fun game so far to watch. Nice ball movement right there and a finish to the hole as they take the one-handed jam. It's a 4-point game. 8:15 left to go before halftime. Bulls with the basketball. They sling it over. Open. 3 as open as you can get. Right corner. They connect. From the outside right there, that's Thaddeus Young. Draining the triple. It's a 7-point game. 8 minutes here left to go before halftime. And a timeout called on the court. Timeout here by the Pelicans. 42-35 with 8:01 left to go before half as we are on right now Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. So currently just moving on to a commercial break, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the stream tonight, by the way. Calling play-by-play of this game. So yeah, it's been a fun game so far. That is for sure. Absolutely been quite the game so far. I'm really enjoying it. So super duper. This has been such a fun game to watch. Going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Even though the shooting percentages haven't been that great, the past couple of minutes have really shown what this game is made of. And these two teams, the shooting percentages went up from 42% now to 49% for the Bulls and 46% for the Pelicans. So great start in the first quarter. It was close. It was a 1-point game. And now we're just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth so far. So it's been a fantastic game just to watch so far. Zion Williamson leading all scorers on the court right now. The only player with double-digit points. Looking impressive. 12 points by Zion with a slam dunk. A perfect 4 for 4 at the free throw line. That is one of the best stats right there for Zion. Is that he's a perfect 4 for 4 shooting. 4 for 4 at the free throw line. 12 points in 11 minutes. A rebound, 3 assists, and a steal. And as far as Zion here, it's great to see him shoot that ball effectively at the free throw line. That's what he struggled during his time at Duke. That's where he really struggled shooting the ball around, I think, like 67% or so. So it's really encouraging to see him to be able to make these shots at the free throw line. So currently, everybody, we're just on commercial break. We will get right back into the game here in a matter of moments as we are on YouTube, on Behind the Arc Basketball, also on Sportscaster as well. So just on commercial break, everybody, before we go right back into the game. Fingers crossed for tomorrow when my football stream. I'm planning on doing it. Final Yard Football on YouTube. Join me there as we have the Patriots at home at Gillette. Welcome back for October, taking on the New York Giants. I think the next basketball stream will be next Wednesday. I think that's the next national primetime game I'll be able to do. I believe I'll cover Hawks against Knicks, since, yeah, that's the 8 o'clock game, and then that's the only game I'll do next week. And then after that for basketball, it'll start up Celtics against 76ers. I'll be doing that one unless I lose my power or something like that, so I should be back for next week for a game, and Knicks against Hawks, and then Celtics against 76ers the following week for the opening game for Boston. Alright, here we are, guys, getting ready to go right back onto the court right now. 42-35 to score as we are into the second quarter between both of these teams. So, timeout was last called by the Pelicans before we went to commercial break. Pelicans will inbound. They have the basketball at the right wing perimeter here for New Orleans. Dribbling now at the left wing. They sling it over inside to Zion. Zion, turnaround jumper, no good. Couldn't finish. First missed shot of the game. Rebounded by the Bulls. Chicago with the basketball. Zach LaVine takes it past the timeline. He hands that one off to Satoransky. Satoransky with the basketball here at the top of the key, dribbling towards his right. He passes that one over at the free throw circle. Swings it out left wing. As LaVine passes left corner 3, they take it. That's an air ball on the play. Too long by Wendell Carter. Rebounded by the Pelicans. Pelicans at the right elbow looking to pass it to somebody too. Lob pass over at the right baseline into the hands of Favors. Favors backing his way inside the low post. They swing it back outside. Left wing here into the hands of Moore. Swings that right wing. That pass stolen away on the play by Levine, but a whistle and the foul with 7:20 left to go before halftime. So foul committed from behind by the Pelicans on the play. 42-35 is the score, by the way, right now. Bulls with the basketball in just a moment off the inbound here. So Chicago getting back this ball. Levine takes it past that half-court logo. Dribbling at the top of the key, passes right wing back into the hands here of Satoransky this time at the free throw circle, making his move. Jumper in the key, and hits it. He's good for 2. The largest lead of the game by the Bulls, 44-35. Bounce pass inside. Pelicans, and a score right there with a contact. No foul by Jrue Holiday as there was contact on the play. One of the players went down inside the low post. 6:50 left to go before halftime. Bulls with the basketball. They have a left wing perimeter. Swinging over towards the top of the game. Making their way inside. Oh, what a jam. Getting that one home. Thaddeus Young right there with a one-hand. Left-handed tomahawk jam of the play. 6:35 left to go before halftime. Pelicans with the basketball. They take the jumper right baseline. No good by Holiday. Rebounded by the Bulls. Levine with the basketball. He has at the right wing. Passes over at the left wing perimeter here for the Chicago Bulls. Satoransky with the ball. He is dribbling. 6:20 left to go before halftime. Bounce pass. Making their move inside. They swing it back. Right wing to right corner. Back to right wing. They take a 3 from the outside. No good by Porter. And a foul committed on the play here by the Pelicans, though, with 6:11 left to go. So Pelicans commit the foul. If you guys here are new to my YouTube channel, feel free to give this the thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well, where I call play-by-play of basketball action here and Behind the Arc Basketball. So Thaddeus Young with that big one-handed jammer right now, having an impact in this game as he checks out towards the bench, though. Chicago with the basketball, left corner 3. They connected. Zach LaVine, who hits it home from the outside. There's the highest scoring point guard, highest scoring player in the team from last season, averaged just above 23 points per game. Largest lead here by the Bulls. It's a 12-point game. Pelicans with the ball top of the key. They pass it. They take a 3 from the outside. That ball no good there by Alonzo Ball. Rebounded by the Bulls. Chicago with the ball now, top of the key. They pass it up in the air, deflected, stolen away right here by the Pelicans. Pelicans dribble past their half-court logo, and they get fouled. Jrue Holiday gets tripped on the court on the play here with 5:20 left to go in the second quarter. So coming in, checking into the game, once again, Kobe White, the number 7 draft pick, coming in once again here for the Chicago Bulls. Checking out of the game will be Otto Porter for Chicago right now towards the sideline. 49-37 here. Pelicans down by 12. They have the ball. They're swinging over towards the right wing. Make their move inside. Pass. Jumper in the key. No good. Rebounded by Chicago. Bulls with the basketball off the rebound by Carter. They pass it towards the right wing into the hands of Satoransky. Ransky passes over left wing into the hands here. Levine looking to pass it to somebody. Left wing. Bounce pass over at the left baseline. Levine passes that one over into the hands here of Markkanen. And that ball gets taken out of Markkanen's hands. Out of bounds on the play. Bulls will get it back, though, last touched by the Pelicans. So Chicago will get the ball here with 5:15 left to go before halftime. As they dish that one back out, and they take the 3. They drop down the triple. Once again, Zach LaVine driving that one for a 3. A large lead here, largest one of the game here by the Bulls. Pelicans in trouble, swinging over towards the right wing, making their move inside. Ingram to the hoop, hits the shot right there. Nice job getting between defenders for 2. 52-39, 4:50 left to go before halftime right now. Bulls with the basketball, lob pass over the top, and it gets taken away. Almost an alley-oop setup, but couldn't get it. Pelicans with the ball. Zion going inside, lays it up and in for 2 right there by Zion. What a game here in the second preseason action tonight by Zion Williamson tonight. Going the other way, and they get the basket as well. It's 54-41, 4.5 left to go in the second quarter right now. Pelicans with the ball down by 13. They have it. Top of the key. Passing it inside. Nice dish and a finish for 2 by New Orleans. As they are back to an 11-point game here. Bulls with the ball. Kobe White at the right wing perimeter. Dribbling. Now making his way inside by Kobe. Couldn't finish the hole. Lots of contact. No foul on the play. Redick moves that ball around underneath the basket. They bank it home once again. It is Zion. He has been electric tonight in action with 4 minutes left to go as a timeout is called on the court by Chicago. So, yeah, I believe it was a 13-point lead here by the Bulls. But now it's a 9-point game, 54-45 in this one. Chicago still up by 9, though, but Zion Williamson, the leading scorer by far in this game. Lights out so far by Zion, 16 points, 3 assists, 1 rebound, and a steal. Zion so far looking great, 6 for 7 on the court shooting the basketball tonight. Thank you guys so much for joining me on the stream. If you're new here to YouTube, feel free to give this the thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button, as well as I call play-by-play of basketball action here. We are on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. We're also on Sportscaster and the Sports Dish. So we're just on commercial break, everyone. The Bulls took a timeout, and we'll get back to the game after this commercial break. So just on commercial break, everybody, and we will get right back into the game. So let's look at some of these statistics here in this one. Zion Williamson looking electric tonight with 16 points, by far the most points so far in this game by a player in any of the two teams. As far as the other players have gone, though, for the Chicago Bulls, their leading scorer, Zach LaVine, has 12 points. He is 2 for 4 shooting from downtown, 5 for 9 in this game. So currently, we're just on commercial break, everybody. We are going to get right back into this game here in a matter of moments. If you guys are on Sportscaster, I'm going to have to start up the stream again here. For some reason, the computer just lost my stream for some reason on Sportscaster, so I'm going to have to start it up when I do have a chance here in just a moment. As we're back to this game right now, underneath the basket, whistle on the foul with 3:45 left to go. So if you guys are on Sportscaster, I'll start up the stream for you guys once again there. Sorry about that. That is weird why it just randomly stopped over there. So we have shots coming up right here at the free throw line. In just a moment as that shot went home there, just a moment. 3:45 left to go in the second quarter right now, and this shot coming up at the free throw line by Brandon Ingram. The shot's up. That shot is good, so make it 56-47 here. As the Bulls have the basketball. Chicago with the ball now, as they're going to dribble towards the right wing of the perimeter. Satoransky passes down an off bounce pass inside. They dribble back outside. Kobe White passes right corner three. They take it from the outside. No good. Rebounded by the Pelicans. Pelicans with the basketball. They take it past the half-court logo. Pass it towards the top here to Ingram. Ingram with the basketball right now. Dribbling at the right elbow. Making his move inside. And the whistle and the foul on the play. 56-47 currently the score. Alright, we're back to action right now. Pelicans with the basketball as they're dribbling at the right elbow. Pass inside underneath the basket. Right now, they pass it towards the right corner with Brandon Ingram. He has the basketball, dribbling at the right baseline, and now to the free throw circle. Puts up the shot. It's up and good right there for two. 56-49. The score right now is the Pelicans hit that shot home. 3 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Thank you guys so much for joining me back on the Sportscaster stream, by the way, where I call play-by-play tonight on the stream. So we are back right at it on Sportscaster as well as they dial up a three. That shot no good by the Bulls, and it's rebounded by the Pelicans. 56-49, 2.5 left to go in the second quarter. They dial up three, top of the key. They connect from the outside right there by the Pelicans, making it 56-52. Nice shot. They sent home right there down. So they hit the triple from three-point range. Oh, is this camera working or so? I'm not sure. 2:20 left to go before halftime right now. Left wing perimeter. Shot fake. Left corner three. They dial it up. That shot goes down once again for three on the play. It's 59-55. Bulls up by 4. They have the lead. Chicago with the basketball. Right now they pass it inside. Slam, jam for 2 right there. With a minute 56 left to go before halftime. As they send that shot home with a minute 50 remaining. I think I'm going to have to... It's so weird why this isn't working right now. The camera. I'm going to stop the Sportscaster stream once again. Because the camera isn't working. And start up the OBS. That shot goes down though. 4 to 3. They drain the triple from the right corner of the perimeter with a minute and a half left to go before halftime right now. 3-point shot, Chicago. Trading 3s, 64-58. They drain it down from the outside. Pelicans take it back as they take this ball past the right side of the timeline now for New Orleans. New Orleans with the basketball. So now they are dribbling the right wing of the perimeter, making their move inside. A little floater, no good. Hits the rim short. Rebounded here by the Bulls. Bulls pass that ball up the court. Kobe White going inside. Lays it up and in on the play. And he was fouled from behind with a minute and 4 remaining as well. So Kobe White will go to the free throw line to shoot some shots. So Kobe White in just a moment shooting some shots here at the free throw line for the Chicago Bulls right now in a close game here in action. So shots coming up here at the free throw line by Kobe White. 66-58 to score. Minute and 4 remaining. That shot no good. Rebounded here by the Pelicans. Pelicans with the basketball. They have it at the right wing perimeter. Dribbling now at the left wing. Making their move towards the left elbow. They kick the basketball with 54 seconds remaining before halftime. So we have 45 seconds left to go before half right now. Left elbow, they swing it down inside underneath the basket. Dish it back outside. Right wing 3, they take it. They connect with it for the Bulls, and they're back out with an 11-point lead. Double-digit lead, 40 seconds left to go before half. Pelicans with the basketball, spin move. Inside, Ingram passes top of the key, making their way in there. Bounce pass over to Holiday. Holiday, right wing. With the ball now towards the top of the key, dribbling with it. 25 seconds, takes the 3 outside, no good by Holiday. Offensive board underneath the basket is Zion. He'll get fouled. He'll shoot 2 here at the line. Okay, so Zion Williamson back here at the free throw line. And he'll shoot 2 shots here at the free throw line as we have 24.8 remaining. That shot, no good at the free throw line here. Second shot coming up in just a moment. 16.6 for 7, shooting the ball with 3 rebounds and 3 assists so far by Zion Williamson in this game. Zion, second shot at the line. This shot's up. This shot no good. Rebounded here by the Bulls. They get the basketball with 20 seconds left to go before halftime. Chicago with 18 on the shot clock, 19 left to go on the game clock. They take it past the half-court logo with Levine. He has the basketball right now. Dribbling as he is guarded on the play. Right there at the corner of the front court, the logo. Levine with the ball at the top of the key, making his way inside here. Takes the jumper, left elbow. Levine banks it home, 3.6 left to go before half. It's a 71 points here on the board, as that's a half-court shot taken. Ooh, rattled out, just missed on the play, and we've gone to halftime right now in this game. 13-point lead by the Bulls at halftime. Zion finishing with 20 points. Zion finishing with 16 points. Zach LaVine with 20. As currently we are on commercial break. Thank you guys so much for joining me here. So we're at halftime. I'm gonna get back my Sportscaster stream. We accidentally lost that on the other computer right now. So I'm gonna get that back for the second half of this game. So I'll go over the halftime things with you guys here in just a couple minutes here. So right now, we're just on commercial break, everybody. We will get right back into the stream here with the game right at halftime. But currently at halftime, everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Alrighty, thank you guys so much for joining me right back here on Sportscaster. Sorry about that. I lost the stream a couple of minutes ago when I was going play-by-play, but currently we're at halftime. Right now, 71-58 is the score at halftime between the Bulls and the Pelicans. We are right back on Sportscaster where I started this stream, but we welcome you guys here back into the Sportscaster stream, as I call play-by-play of basketball action tonight, right now, by the way. Thank you guys for being a part here of the channel on the Sports Dish on Sportscaster tonight for this one. But Zion Williamson looking lights out so far in the second game of his NBA season so far for Zion Williamson, as he has 16 total points at that half. Zach LaVine for the Chicago Bulls finishing with 20 total points. So great job so far in this game by Zion Williamson, trying to find the hole in a good amount of that game right now. But he has done supremely well so far in action tonight. But thank you guys for being a part of the stream, by the way, as we are on the Sports Dish here on Sportscaster tonight. We'll be back for the second half here right after this commercial break. So we're going to look at some of the team statistics. If I bring that up, we'll take a look at the team statistics since we're back up and running, which is fantastic here. So let's see. We'll take a look at the team stats in the first half. We'll see what went on. 16 points by Zion Williamson led the way in scoring with 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. 10 points by Jrue Holiday in that first half. The point guard shot the ball 4 for 8 from the floor, 2 for 5 from three-point range. 9 points by Brandon Ingram, 4 points by Derek Favors. Alonzo Ball with 2 points. He had 8 assists, though, and 3 steals. So Alonzo Ball doing it in the other stages of the game right now in the assist column. He has 8 assists. And also Nicolo Melli with 2 points at halftime. 6 points off the bench by a couple players there. I think that was Frank Jackson for the Pelicans with 6 points. 4 points by Jahlil Okafor. We're going to check on the other team statistics so far in this game tonight. For the Chicago Bulls, we're going to take a look at what they've accomplished. Zach LaVine's been the main primary scoring person today for Chicago. 20 points scored by the point guard. 8 for 12 shooting from the floor. 4 for 6 from three-point range by LaVine. He has 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and a steal right now by Zach LaVine. 11 points by Otto Porter Jr. and 9 points by Luke Cornet. And also in there for the Chicago Bulls is Ryan Arcidiacono. He has 9 points right now as well for the Chicago Bulls. So currently, everybody, we are at halftime. 71-58 the score here between these two teams, as we are on Sportscaster. We are on YouTube calling play-by-play of this game today, by the way. So yeah, Zion looking really sharp so far in action tonight, which is fantastic to see for Zion here. As I'm going to check some of the totals right now for the team percentages. Currently 56% shooting from the floor by the Bulls in that first half. So they were ice cold early on, shooting around like low 40s, but that shooting percentage crept up towards the end of that second half. They shot the ball 11 for 20 from three-point range, 4 for 14 shooting from three-point range in the first half for the New Orleans Pelicans, shooting the ball at 50% from the floor. So both of these teams coming in, shooting the ball fairly well from the floor. That's why at halftime it's a 71-58 score. Usually teams at halftime score around like 50 to 55 points, but 71 points at halftime, quite an accomplishment there for the Chicago Bulls. They're going fast-paced with their offense, but that means a lot of turnovers too are likely. They have 12 turnovers in the first half so far by Chicago, so that's something they'll have to clean up. But as far as dropping triples in this game, they've dropped 11 three-pointers, so they're looking impressive doing that, dropping the three-pointers so far in action tonight. Other statistics to the game right now, as we will take a look at, will be the free throw shooting. 10 for 14 at the line in this one by the Pelicans tonight. And the Chicago Bulls have yet to hit a free throw. They are 0 from 4 at the free throw line. So that is a difference as well in this game. It's been the free throw shooting, and Zion Williamson has been able to accomplish that so far at the free throw line. He was perfect, 4 for 4 at the line, but he did miss his last 2. So right now, at halftime, he is 4 for 6 at the line. But Zion's numbers look like this: 16 points in 19 minutes, 6 for 7 at the line, or 4 for 6 at the line, 6 for 7 shooting the ball tonight by Zion. 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. So lights out today by Zion Williamson in the second game of the NBA. So currently, we're on commercial break, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the stream today, where I call play-by-play here on the Sports Dish on Sportscaster. I should be back tomorrow for football play-by-play and Final Yard football on YouTube. So we'll take a look to see what's going on in the NBA here in just a moment, everybody. We will take a look at what is going on throughout the NBA, and we see here through the NBA scoreboard that the Detroit Pistons are leading the Dallas Mavericks right now. 106-98 is the score there. So the Pistons are leading that game. And the Washington Wizards leading their game 131-98 against the Guangzhou Long Lions. So I guess they play teams from China here in the NBA preseason. And the Miami Heat are crushing the Charlotte Hornets tonight. 90-63 the score. They just ended the third quarter. Orlando Magic in action taking on the Atlanta Hawks. Hawks just scored at 63-55. Milwaukee Bucks leading at halftime against the Utah Jazz 64-46. And as far as our game, we're at halftime as well. So currently at half, thank you guys so much for being a big part of the stream tonight, where I call play-by-play of basketball action tonight. It's doing a preseason play-by-play, which is cool. Second ever preseason game I've done play-by-play for. So this is awesome, guys. Thank you so much for being a part of the stream tonight, where I call play-by-play of basketball. So right now we are on the Sports Dish on Sportscaster. Also on YouTube here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. If you guys haven't done so already, feel free to give me the thumbs up on YouTube if you haven't done so already, as we are back. New season of basketball. First ever stream here on YouTube for the new basketball season. So we just usher in the new basketball season right now. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the streams here. So looking at some of the other stuff so far in the NBA currently, we're going to check the box score that Pistons Mavericks game, see what's up. And we see, Luka Doncic picking off where he left off last season here as Rookie of the Year. 21 points in that game, by the way, for Luka Doncic and the Mavericks. And the Detroit Pistons, though, are leading 108-102. So thank you guys for being a part here on YouTube right now. Currently, we are on commercial break. I call play-by-play of basketball action. We will be back for the second half in a little bit between the Pelicans and the Bulls. We'll recap that first half for you guys, though. We're also on Sportscaster streaming from the computer towards my left. So 2 streams here. YouTube right down in front of me, Sportscaster to my left. Thank you guys so much. And if you guys do like football, I have a football channel as well. I'll post that in the chat for you guys if you're curious here. It's called Final Yard Football. It's on YouTube. Feel free to subscribe to that if you guys enjoy football. I call play-by-play there. And also, I posted my Sportscaster link, so feel free to check me out there as well. So currently, we're just on commercial break, everyone. We will go right back into the game here in a matter of moments. 71-58 the score. Zion Williamson looking so sharp in that first half, though, for the Pelicans with 16 points that he scored in that first half for New Orleans. So looking lights out. Looking at what went on in that first half here, 16 points by Zion, along with 3 assists, 3 rebounds, and a steal. Jrue Holiday with 10 points at halftime for the New Orleans Pelicans with 2 assists, 2 steals. Lonzo Ball been the main assister, though, with 8 assists in this game for Lonzo, and 4 rebounds, 8 rebounds by Derek Favors in this game for the Pelicans. As far as the Bulls, the leading scorer is Zach LaVine, 20 points by LaVine, along with 2 rebounds. And 11 points by Otto Porter Jr. with 4 assists and 3 rebounds. So currently we're just on commercial break. We will go into this game here in a couple minutes, everybody. Pelicans, though, 10 for 14 at the free throw line, getting their opportunities here. We're going to take a look at the team fouls. I think that's something we haven't taken a look at, though. But Chicago in some foul trouble early on. 10 fouls as a team. 5 fouls by the Pelicans. Largest lead, though, the Bulls have had a 15-point lead in this game, though. That's the largest lead of the game. The Bulls have had a 15-point lead. So, yeah, right now we're just on commercial break, everybody. We will go into the stream here. In a matter of moments, we'll get back to action here on the Sports Dish on Sportscaster. So, we're almost back to action, everybody, in the stream tonight. But yeah, it was a good game so far, but then later in this game, it's just been falling apart by the Pelicans, though. Let's take a look at around the NBA one more second. Actually, I take a look at the MLB first. So we do have the Dodgers up against the Nationals here, playing baseball, going on in the NLDS game 5 of the NLDS tonight, and the Dodgers have the lead actually 3-0 over the Nationals right now. By the way, the Cardinals crushing the Braves 13-1 earlier today. A 10-spot first inning by the Cardinals already defeated the Braves right there in one inning. It was done in one inning, basically. The Cardinals scoring 10 runs for the biggest opening inning in postseason history in the MLB earlier today. Points in the paint, though, I'm looking at this right now. Points in the paint are pretty similar so far. 38 points scored inside the low post for the Bulls. 36 points by the Pelicans so far in this game. So that is a statistic that's been pretty close so far with both of these teams here at the moment. Thank you guys for being a part of the stream tonight, by the way, where I call play-by-play of basketball action. We're on the Sports Dish on Sportscaster with the NBA preseason, Zion Williamson, and the Pelicans taking on the Chicago Bulls in action right now. We are on a commercial break currently. We will get back for the second half in a matter of moments here. As we are on YouTube, we're on Sportscaster. Alright, everybody, here we are getting ready to start the second quarter in a matter of moments right now on Sportscaster on YouTube as well. I'm going to change this halftime graphic on YouTube over to the third quarter because we should be getting ready for the inbound here any moment from now. But Zion Williamson lights out in that first half with 16 points. Zach LaVine on the other side for the Chicago Bulls, the point guard, doing it all, being the leading scorer from last year, and he is back once again with 20 points, leading the way for Chicago tonight. So great job by both of those players so far in this game. Currently looking forward to the second half to see what both can accomplish. But let's see Zion here in the first half with the alley-oop jam he put right into the basket earlier on, and then the spin move down inside the low post, finished with a bucket down low. Another basket banked at home off the backboard for 2. So a really impressive job done by Zion Williamson in that first half. And Zach LaVine, on the other hand, for Chicago, with a couple triples he drained from the outside, leaving the open space. He was able to convert the three-point shot from the left wing, from the right wing. He's been able to knock it down throughout the entirety of this game. So he's been dangerous from behind the arc. But Zach LaVine, 8 for 12 shooting, 4 for 6 at three-point range for his shots, and Zion 6 for 7 from the floor. So right now we are getting ready to go back to the second action. Zion Williamson back out there on the court, same as LaVine right now for the second half. Here we go, guys, getting ready for the second half right now on YouTube and Sportscasters. We're back to this game. The Pelicans have the basketball. They have it at the top of the key, dribbling. This is Lonzo. Lonzo, pass it that one. Inside the left baseline, and that is a turnover on the basketball with 11:49 left to go in the third. So, turnover right there in the offensive foul by Derek Favors underneath the basketball hoop, and the Bulls will get the ball back. 11:45 left to go in the third quarter. Chicago with the basketball. They fling it over towards the left wing. Inside the hands of Carter. Carter making his way inside the left baseline. He does for 2. This has been all Chicago right now. They're up by 15. 11:30 left to go in the third quarter. Pelicans with the ball underneath the basket. Ingram tries to finish. The whole ball rolls around the rim. No good. Rebounded by the Bulls. Bulls now right baseline. Shifty move. LaVine make it 22. He hits that one home off the backboard. This has been a destruction of a game so far. Largest lead of the game here by the Bulls, 75-58. Pelicans with the basketball. They turn it over. Chicago now, one man to beat behind. Slams it down. LaVine. 24 points in this game right now. 77-58 the score. This has been all Chicago with 11 minutes now left to go in the third quarter of this game tonight. Pelicans with the basketball. Timeout called in the court here by New Orleans. So New Orleans calling a timeout now on the court with 10:57 left to go in the third quarter because they know they're in trouble right now in this game. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the stream, as this is the Sports Dish here, Sportscaster, and on YouTube behind New York Basketball. 10:57 left to go in the third quarter. Currently, guys, we're just on commercial break. We will get right back into this game here in a matter of moments. But the Bulls shooting the ball spectacular. The clip tonight, that's fantastic. 58% from the floor, 55% from three-point range. So great job shooting tonight by the Chicago Bulls in this game. It's led by this dude, number 8, Zach LaVine. He's been totaling up right now. In this one, he has 24 points so far in this game. Hey, welcome back, Ryan. Thanks so much for joining me back here. So Zion leading the way for the Pelicans as we're on commercial break. He has 16 points. Zach LaVine on the other side with total here of 24 points. He's got the last 4 points after this halftime break. So Zach LaVine looking lights out right now. 10 for 14 from the floor. 4 for 6 from downtown. We're just right on commercial break as we will go into the stream here in a matter of moments. Back into this game, everybody. So looking at the upcoming schedule here, looks like I'll be back for some football tomorrow unless I cannot get the game because I lose power for some reason. Pretty treacherous weather at Gillette Stadium, 20 to 25 mile per hour wind gusts. Where I am, I'm supposed to be getting like 35 to 40 mile per hour wind gusts tomorrow with torrential downpour. So I plan on being back tomorrow for the Patriots against Giants. And then next basketball stream, I plan on that being next Wednesday. I think that's a nationally televised game. I should be able to do that. That's the Hawks game, I think. Hawks against... let's see here. Who did the Hawks have? Let's see right here. They're playing the Magic right now, actually, 70 to 67. But they have the Knicks. So they take on RJ Barrett in the Knicks next week. So I should be able to do that game for you guys. Yeah, I don't think it's as bad up in Maine or so, because I don't think New Hampshire's as bad. Nantucket's supposed to be getting like 80, 90 mile per hour wind gusts, like Block Island and Nantucket or so. I guess there's like a low pressure front right off of like the south coast of Rhode Island and Long Island and Connecticut, and it's supposed to sit here for, it's downpouring right now today. It's supposed to sit here throughout the rest of the night, all the way into tomorrow, into Friday, and then into Saturday morning. So Gillette Stadium's supposed to get hammered tomorrow. I think like wind-swept rain, like 25 mile per hour rain, and it's just going to be a disastrous game for the Giants. I'm most predicting, as they're not going to have Saquon Barkley. He will not be playing tomorrow. Wayne Gallman, their backup running back, has a concussion. He's out as well. So now they have to go with a third-string running back for tomorrow's game. So that's just going to be a disaster. In the rain. And a rookie quarterback, Daniel Jones, who's probably not going to have to pass the ball as much because they're going to be asked to run it tons of times because that's all you can do in a rain situation. So we're back to action right now. 77-58 the score. Left wing, 3. They take it, no good. And that ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Pelicans on the play, I believe. So we have 10:44 left to go in the third. And the Bulls will get the basketball right back here. Chicago with the ball now at the top of the key, dribbling. They fling this one up. Inside, low post, they score for 2. That's Satoransky. 79 spot on the board with 10:35 left to go in the third. Yeah, weather doesn't look too well for field goals tomorrow, that is for sure. So Tomas Satoransky with a bucket to out of the side of the low post. Oh, the last play there for the Chicago Bulls. He did get fouled as well, so he goes to the line to shoot the and one. The shot up, no good. Rattles out, rebounded by the Pelicans. Pelicans with the basketball here by Zion. He takes it past the half-court logo. Top of the key for Zion. Hands it to Ingram. Ingram passes right wing into the hands of Lonzo. Lonzo dribbling the ball. Chicago on an 18-0 run, everybody. Zion taking this one inside. Finishes the hole up and in for 2. Gotta love what Zion has accomplished so far in this game. 79-60 to score. Zion 18 points, 7 for 8. From the floor shooting. That's a 3 deep from outside. No good, though, by the Bulls by Wendell Carter. Rebounded by the Pelicans. Pelicans with the ball. Ingram inside a low post jumper. No good. Rebounded. Offensive rebound. Another jumper. Holiday puts that one up for Zion. Gets the lob pass over the top and puts it down. 79-62, 9:50 left to go in the third quarter here. Bulls with the ball. Bulls now take the shot, left baseline. That shot no good. Foul, though, committed on the play by the Pelicans here. Wow, Zion just with the last 2 buckets for the Pelicans. I think he has 20 points so far in this game. Zion's looked incredible. Lights out, though. Alright, 9:47 left to go in the third quarter here. Inbound coming up for the Bulls. They pass it left wing perimeter. Satoransky passes inside. Jumper taken in the key. That one no good. Ball poked away. Holiday gets a rebound. Pelicans with the ball at the left wing. They take it now. Feed it inside to Zion. Zion, nice bounce pass under the basket. And they finish off and in right there for 2 by Favors. Back to a 15-point game. 79-64 to score. 9:20 left to go in the third quarter now. Bulls with the basketball. Right wing. They swing it over at the right elbow. They go for the floater. That shot not even close in the play by Lauri Markkanen. Rebounded by the Pelicans. Pelicans with the ball underneath the basket. Couldn't finish, but Zion fouled on the play with 9:11 left to go in the third quarter. And Zion will shoot 2 here at the line. So Zion Williamson at the free throw line here to shoot 2 shots coming up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Thanks so much, guys, for being a part here to stream. We're on Sportscaster. We are on YouTube tonight. Zion Williamson at the free throw line. First shot. This one is up and no good. He has 20 points tonight. 8 for 9 from the floor. 4 rebounds and 4 assists by Zion in his second NBA preseason game. In his first one, he finished with these totals. 16.7 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals. Actually, the player I haven't seen tonight is number 0, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Haven't seen him at all tonight for the Pelicans. Second shot goes down at the free throw line right there by Zion Williamson. 79-65 is the score. Bulls with the basketball. They have it at the right wing perimeter. This is Levine. Levine dishing it outside towards the left wing into the hands of Porter. Porter takes the 3. He dials it up. That one's short of the rim. He gets his own offensive board. Puts that ball into the hands. Nice pass inside. And a 2-handed jam by Markkanen for 2. And the Bulls have the lead 81-65. 8:50 left to go in the third quarter. Pelicans with the basketball at the left wing. They pass it top of the key into the hands of Holiday. Holiday dribbling here. Swings it over. Inside low post. They put up the shot up and in by Favors as he hits it home off the backboard for 2. And he'll go to the free throw line and shoot the and 1. 8:40 left to go in the third quarter. 14-point game right now. The Pelicans are still trailing. As we have a free throw coming up here by the Pelicans. So 1 shot coming up at the line right now for New Orleans. This shot's up. This shot is good. It falls down into the bucket by Derek Favors. So 81-68 now the score. 8:38 left to go in the third quarter. Bulls with the basketball at the right wing perimeter into the hand of Levine. Levine passes inside, and that pass gets deflected. Stolen away by Zion. Zion passes Lonzo. Lonzo loses the handle off his fingertips. Goes out of bounds. So Lonzo Ball open at the right wing of the perimeter as we could see LeVar Ball on court side. He wasn't too happy about his son missing that pass, by the way. Clear pass from Zion. 8:20 left to go in the third. Levine with the basketball, top of the key, dribbling. Levine now at the left wing. Still with the basketball, working his way inside. Dish it back outside. Right wing 3. They take it from the outside. No good. Hits the rim short. Ball pinwheels up, and it gets rebounded. Left elbow jumper. Chicago regains it, and they take the 2, and they connect on the play. Nice shot by Porter throughout tonight's game right there. Hits the shot home. 83-68, 7:58 left to go in this game, as that's a floater by Holiday. No good. Rebounded by the Bulls. The Bulls open. They thought about taking it. Levine shot fake. Swings it over towards the left wing into the hands of Porter. Porter, a 3. Connects from the outside. Letting it fly tonight by this dude. It is a takeover by the Bulls right now. 86-68. 7.5 left to go in the third quarter right now. Pelicans with the basketball. They're getting crushed in this game. That ball stolen away here by Levine. 1 man to beat. It's Lonzo going to the hole. Gets blocked from behind and rebounded by his offensive teammate who picks him up and scores for 2. 88-68. The Bulls are on a huge run in this game right now with 7:27 left to go in the third quarter as we are on Final Yard Football on YouTube. We're also on Sportscaster here on the Sports Dish. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the stream tonight, by the way. Otto Porter doing it himself right now, scoring with the basketball. That's been the big key in this game here tonight for the Chicago Bulls, as they are currently up by 20. So currently, guys, we are on commercial break. Just going to update you guys with the leading scores of this game. Zion with 21 points so far. So he is leading the way by far. Zion Williamson, 21 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds in this game by Zion with a steal as well. And as far as Chicago's numbers have gone, Zach LaVine has gone off for 24 points, 16 points by Otto Porter Jr. And Lauri Markkanen has 12 points tonight by Lauri. So, great start so far for the Chicago Bulls as they've kept it up all the way to the third quarter right now for Chicago, playing lights out by Zion Williamson on the other side, 21 points in 23 minutes in this game. If you guys here are new to my YouTube channel, feel free to give this a thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well, where I call play-by-play of basketball action. I am on YouTube here on Behind the Arc Basketball. Looking at the shooting statistics, the Bulls are shooting the ball off the chains. 12 made three-pointers in this game tonight by Chicago, shooting the ball at 52% from three-point range. And they're 56% from the floor. So great job so far tonight by Chicago, shooting that ball from the floor tonight as they've been able to make the most out of their opportunities. So currently we're just on commercial break. We will get right back into the stream here in a matter of moments. So, yeah, I was looking at some of the statistics so far. I'll take a look here at the couple of other things going on right now. We got Major League Baseball. In case you didn't know, the St. Louis Cardinals beat the Atlanta Braves 13-1. The Cardinals scoring 10 runs in the first inning, the biggest opening inning in the history of professional baseball for the Cardinals, with an opening 10-run lead to start out. And the Dodgers leading against the Nationals right now, 3-0 in the bottom of the third. So we're just on commercial break. We will go right back into the game here in a matter of moments, everybody on the stream. Alright, here we are as we get this graphic loaded. We are back to ESPN once again with a stream for everybody as it's a blowout here. Bulls up by 20, 88-68 against the New Orleans Pelicans right now. So thank you guys for being a part here. Both of the streams tonight, by the way. Pelicans haven't clicked so far in this game. They did win their season opener, crushing the Atlanta Hawks 113-109 in that season opener. But today, they are right now down by 20 points against the Chicago Bulls. Chicago losing by 10 in their season opener against Milwaukee. We're back to action right now. Into the game for the first time, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, the former Virginia Tech Hokie, is into the game right now. The number 17 draft pick for the Pelicans. Pelicans with the ball. Alexander-Walker takes the three. No good from outside. Rebounded by LaVine here of the Bulls. The Chicago Bulls with the basketball. They take it past the half-court logo. Chicago now dribbling with LaVine at the top of the key. He has the basketball. Now he takes it towards the right wing of the perimeter. LaVine making his way inside. Jumper in the key. That shot no good, but he gets fouled. He'll go to the free throw line with 6:56 left to go in the third. So Zach LaVine here shooting 2 at the line. 6:56 left to go in the third quarter. So Zach LaVine, 2 shots here at the line. He has 24 tonight. Looking for number 25 in the scoring department. The shot's up. This shot is good. Largest lead of the game tonight by the Bulls. They're up by 21, 89-68 right now with 6:56 left to go in the third quarter. Second shot coming up at the free throw line by Zach LaVine. He puts this one up. This one is good as well. 90 spots on the board tonight by Chicago. Pelicans getting crushed as they are down by 22. Alexander Walker passes left elbow to go inside. That is Zion. What a move. Weaving between defenders. Puts it home off the backboard for 2. 6:40 left to go in the third quarter right now. Bulls with the basketball, dribbling at the right wing perimeter. Now they try to make their way inside the key. They pass to the left wing into the hands here of Thaddeus Young. Young with the basketball on a player. That's Zion who tried to take the charge on the play. Zion, I think, picked up the foul there. No on the play. So foul charge the Pelicans here, as the Bulls are crushing them tonight, 90-70. So yeah, defensive foul by Zion, 6:34 left to go in the third quarter. If you guys are new here to the YouTube channel, feel free to give this a thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. Bulls with the basketball. This is LaVine. Levine dribbling top of the key with it. And now he makes his way to the top of the free throw circle. Levine back outside, takes the 3, step back, no good. Air ball on the play, rebounded by the Pelicans. Pelicans now with the basketball down by 20. They have it at the right wing perimeter, pass it towards the top of the key, into the hands of Melly. Melly passes out at the right wing into the hands of Zion. Zion now goes inside, makes a move to the basket, up and in right there for 2 by Zion. He has been a lone bright spot so far in this game tonight for the Pelicans. 6 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Bulls with the basketball. They have it at the left elbow. Bounce pass. Over towards the top of the key into the hands of Wendell Carter. Carter making his move at the right elbow now. With the ball inside. Carter, turnaround jumper on the key. No good. Battle for the rebound. Pelicans have it. It's Alexander Walker. Nikhil with the ball. He hands this one off at the left elbow. Back outside to Nikhil. Shot fake. Making his move inside. Nice dish to Zion. Zion finishing right there for 2. Oh, man, this guy's just too good on the court. Schooling everybody. Doesn't matter who he plays against. Preschoolers, high schoolers, the JV, the freshman team, the varsity team. College kids like last year, now in the NBA. This guy is just too good. Left wing 3 taking the Bulls. No good. It rattles out by Porter. Offensive board out. Levine tried to make a move inside. Got stripped to the basketball. As the Bulls will get it back with 5:18 left to go in the third. Yes, indeed, Ryan. Guess who is back? Back. Tell a friend Shady's back. Zion Williamson right now is back indeed. 27 points by Zion with 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal right now. 11 for 12 from the floor. This dude better keep it up shooting the basketball because it has been impressive so far in this game right now by Zion. Shots at the free throw line coming up by Levine. First shot's up. First shot is good. Score right now 91-74. As we have 5:18 left to go in the third quarter in this game right now. Thank you guys so much for being a part here of the stream. As we are on we are on Behind the Arc Basketball. We're on Final Yard Football tomorrow. Back with the stream there. But we're also on Sportscaster here. 5:18 left to go in the third. Second shot at the line. This shot's up. This shot's good. 92-74. 5:15 left to go in the third quarter. Pelicans with the ball. They pass it top of the key into the hands of Josh Hart. Passes that one inside Nikhil. Into the hands of Zion. Oh, that caps it right there. Reverse dunk by number 1. Number 1 overall as well. Showing you off the hops right there. Zion Williamson. Even though they're down by 16. The pass inside. They convert for 2 by the Bulls. It's 94-76. Zion is showing off tonight with 4:50 left to go in the third. Pelicans with the basketball. Nikhil flings it out. Left wing 3. They take it from the outside. They connect from downtown. Dropping the triple by Nico Melli. Actually, they're going to say it's a 2. His foot was on the line. So they say it's a deep 2. His foot was on the line. Floater in the key. Chicago hits that one for 2. Going back with a floater. It's 96-78. 4.5 left to go in the third quarter right now. Hey, what is good, Man Productions? Welcome in here to the Sportscaster stream, by the way. Zion. Yes, indeed, Zion is just incredible. That reverse dunk just a moment ago. 4:19 left to go in the third quarter. That ball goes out of bounds, I believe, on the play here. Zion is back, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being a part here on Sportscaster on YouTube as well, where I call play-by-play of basketball action tonight on Sportscaster and YouTube. That was incredible, though. Zion's reverse-handed dunk, that was just insane. The 180. Zion with 29 points, 12 for 13 from the floor. Chicago with the basketball, backdoor cut. They bank it home off the backboard for 2. 2 more points there to the 100 burger here with 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. 98-78, Pelicans with the ball. Left wing of the perimeter, Pelicans have it. They pass it out. Shot fake, they take it. And they make a move inside. And that is a whistle on the foul committed here with 3:54 left to go in the third. Yes, I agree with you, Man Pod, right now. New Orleans might not have a great season, but seems like Zion destined to have the best of the best. There's a fantastic career that this kid is going to have with the road ahead of him. I agree here for Zion. If he stays healthy, he's going to have such an incredible career. What he can accomplish there on the court. 3:47 left to go in the third quarter. Zion checks out now as he is on the bench with 29 points so far. Bulls with the basketball. Kobe White in there. Takes the 3 from the right wing. No good. Gets rebounded here by the Pelicans. Pelicans with the basketball at the right wing. They take the step back 3 from the outside. They connect. Etuan Moore with a triple. Making this, they're going to say it's a 2. So they're going to say it's a 2. His foot was on the line. 98-80. The score right now, 3:20 left to go in the third quarter. That shot no good off the rim and out of bounds by Chicago. So Chicago still staying put at 98 right now. Zion on the bench with 29 points, but a fantastic game so far by Zion. 3:22 left to go in the third quarter. Pelicans get the basketball. They take it past the right side of the timeline. This is Nickeil Alexander-Walker, former Virginia Tech Hokie. Passes top of the key, dribbling towards the left wing. As the Pelicans take the three from the outside. That one no good, rattled out. Rebounded here by Chris Dunn of Chicago. Chicago with the basketball, top of the key now. As they move it to the right wing, they take a three. That's outside, way deep. Hits the front part of the rim. Rebounded on the play, though, by Melly of the Pelicans. Pelicans now with the basketball. They take a three from the outside. No good. Nobody can hit these three-point shots. Rebounded by Denzel Valentine and the Bulls. Bulls now with the ball up by 18. They have it left elbow pass top of the key. Make their move inside, and that's a travel by Chicago with 2:42 in the clock. So Bulls travel with the basketball now with 2:42 left to go. Thank you guys so much for joining me back here. We are on the stream on Sportscaster. We're also on YouTube, by the way, tonight as well. On Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. That's my YouTube channel name. 2:40 left to go in the third quarter right now. Pelicans struggling here with three-point shots. 4 for 18 from the outside. That's been the difference. Bulls 12 for 27 on threes. Pelicans take another three. Left corner. They drain that one, though, with a triple from the outside. They'll count it. 98-83. Coming right back in it. Still down, though, by 15. 2:20 left to go in the third. Kobe White with the basketball. He has it at the left wing perimeter. White slings it over towards the right corner. Making their way inside. Bounce pass. Underneath the hoop. Banks it home for two. Off the backboard. They'll count it. And he gets fouled going to the one. To the free throw line for the and one is Daniel Gafford. Former player of Arkansas and the Razorbacks. He'll go to the free throw line here in just a moment. So Daniel Gafford shooting shots coming up at the free throw line right now. So I'll even that out for you guys as I just did. 2:13 left to go in the third quarter here. Thank you guys for being a part on the broadcast tonight. Gafford at the line. This shot's up. This shot is good. 101-83 now the score. Pelicans with the basketball at the left wing perimeter. They take the shot from the outside. Another triple. They're going to hit down right there. 101-86. As we're under 2 minutes left to go now in the third quarter. Bulls with the basketball. If you guys are new here to the channel, feel free to give the thumbs up and hit the subscribe button down below as well. As that ball gets rebounded by the Pelicans. Pelicans try to take this one inside. They're stripped into the lane on the play, by the way. So whistle on the play. 1:44 left to go in the third quarter. So we're back to action right now. Bulls with the ball. Nice move inside right there. They're going to get the two-point shot. That one goes home by Denzel Valentine, making it 103-86. 1:25 left to go in the third here. Pelicans with the ball underneath the basket. They dish it back outside. Right corner three. They take it. No good. And a rebounded by Valentine of the Bulls. Bulls past the half-court logo. Taking it inside. Too easy with a layup. But there was a foul committed right before, though. So it stops the clock now with 1:17 left to go in the third. Hey, thanks so much, man. I appreciate that. Man Pod coming in on Sportscaster. I'm not going to lie. When it comes to pure sports broadcasting and play-by-play, you might be one of the most talented on Sportscaster. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've been on Sportscaster now since late August. I've been on YouTube calling basketball since January. So my basketball channel is Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. And I've also started calling football play-by-play since August, too. That's Final Yard Football. So thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. And I gave you a nice follow on your channel, too. Awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. 1:10 left to go in the third quarter here. Pelicans with the basketball. They pass it at the left wing perimeter. Nickeil Alexander-Walker dribbling with the ball now, the former Virginia Tech Hokie. If you guys are new to YouTube, feel free to give this a thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. That shot airballed. Rebounded by the Bulls as they take the shot. And that one was no good. They did hit the free throw, two free throws at the line beforehand, and the Pelicans throw that ball out of bounds. So 105-86 here is the score with 48 seconds left to go in the third quarter. It's been a lot to get into because I'm going off of two computers here, but thank you guys for being part of the stream and understanding tonight. You guys have been awesome, as that is a foul committed on the play as well. That is by Gonna see here who it's by. Once we see the basketball setup, I'll let you guys know. We have 40.7 seconds remaining. 105 to 86 now is the score. Bulls with the lead. And Wendell Carter had 7 rebounds last season. Now ranked 4th among rookies. So that foul was by the Chicago Bulls in the place of the Pelicans. Will get back the ball. So offensive foul by Chicago. Pelicans now with the ball at the right wing of the perimeter into the hands of Josh Hart. Hart. Bounce pass inside. Takes the shot by Alexander Walker. No good. Ball pinwheels around. Rebounded here by the Chicago Bulls. Chicago now with the basketball. They take it past the half-court logo into the hands of Kobe White. 22 seconds left to go before the end of the third quarter. White here with the ball now. Dribbling at the edge of that Bulls logo. White trying to go towards the top of the key. Passes at the left wing perimeter into the hands of Valentine. Valentine dribbles. Now inside making his move. Slinks it over to White. Back outside. Left wing 3. All alone. They take it. No good. On the three-pointer with 5 seconds remaining. Battle for the rebound. Bulls get the offensive board. White puts up the shot right there. Up and in with 1.9 remaining. Nice shot by Kobe White. As the halftime, that's the heave at the horn. Full court heave, no good by the Pelicans. In the score now 107 to 86 as we end the third quarter here. So we just ended the third quarter, guys. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the stream. Moving on to the fourth quarter in just a moment. Thank you guys for being a part here. We're on Sportscaster. We are on YouTube. Oh, yes, I'll put that in there for you, my YouTube handle. So I actually have like a live scoreboard there too. So Behind the Arc Basketball, I'll post in here in the chat on Sportscaster. So Behind the Arc Basketball, and my football channel is called Final Yard Football. So those are my 2 YouTube channels. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate it. Awesome job tonight, guys, on the chat. You guys have been awesome so far. And I'll get to you guys on Sportscaster when I do have the chance. I'm actually streaming from my computer this game, so I have 3 tabs that's up. I have a Sportscaster in the top left corner of my computer, and then I have the OBS in the bottom left corner, and then I have the actual game, which is like a mini screen, because I actually don't have cable. I have to stream this off of my computer, off of ESPN. They get all the basketball games for free, so that's how I do it. But I got full screen here on the YouTube stream, which is awesome. Thank you guys so much for being a part of both of these streams right now, Sportscaster and YouTube. So let's see here. Looking at the box score right now, Zion has been red hot in the game. 29 points so far by Zion on the court. One of them was a reverse-handed dunk that was just out of this world. Jrue Holiday is the second leading scorer for the Pelicans right now with 10 points. But Lonzo Ball, though, being the assist man tonight in this game. 9 assists by Lonzo so far in this game tonight. For the Chicago Bulls, the leading scorer, Zach LaVine has really gone off. Zach LaVine really gone off too. 28 points by Zach in this game. 16 points by Otto Porter so far. And then 12 points by Lauri Markkanen. 11 points by Tomas Satoransky. So great game by Chicago, especially shooting the basketball. They've shot at a pretty good clip from the floor. 54% right now. 12 three-pointers made. The Pelicans have lost this game because of three-pointers. They are 6 for 23 from behind the arc. So we'll move into the fourth quarter in a matter of moments here on the stream. Thank you guys for being a part tonight, by the way, here on Sportscaster and YouTube. It's a call play-by-play. I should be back tomorrow calling the Patriots game for you guys. Patriots against the Giants, Thursday Night Football. I have that one for you guys on both of the platforms. Looking at Major League Baseball right now, top of the fourth. That game's going slow like all the baseball games do nowadays. Not on snail pace, should be on like a 4-hour pace or so. Dodgers leading Nationals though, 3-0 the score at the top of the fourth. If you haven't heard already, the Cardinals moving on now to the NLCS as they beat the Braves today 13-1 as the Cardinals scored 10 runs in the top of the first inning. That game was over before you even knew it. So the Braves allowing 10 runs to the Cardinals in the first inning, and that was it. But right now, everybody, we are back to action here on the stream. Thank you guys so much for being a part here tonight of the stream, by the way, on Sportscaster and YouTube. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, feel free to give this a thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. Alrighty, here we are. Fourth quarter, 12 minutes remaining as we get right back to action right now. The Bulls with a basketball. Bounce pass over top of the key now into the hands of Kobe White. White flings that one up, tried to go for the alley-oop in coverage. It was tipped up and going the other way off the steal by the Pelicans. Pelicans have it, making a move into the lane here. That shot was way early, and that ball got tipped up into the air, but the Pelicans do get it back on the offensive board. Pelicans, left corner perimeter. Zings it over towards the right wing now. Bounce pass at the right baseline into the hands here. And nice backdoor cut. They try to finish on the pass by Jahlil Okafor. No good. Coby White with the basketball. Passes. Right corner perimeter into the hands for the Bulls. Chicago with the basketball. Slings it over at the left corner. Shot fake into the hands of Thaddeus Young. Making his way inside the lane. Foul committed on the play here, though. With 11:14 left to go in the fourth. So foul committed on the play by the Pelicans. Bulls will get the ball here back on the inbound. Thank you guys so much for being a part here of the Sportscaster stream and YouTube as well tonight. As that is an inbound coming up for the Pelicans, trying to go inside the low post, and that shot goes off the backboard as they were fouled with 11:06 left to go here. So they were fouled on the play. Two shots coming up at the free throw line for Chicago. It will be number 12, Daniel Gafford, the former Arkansas Razorback, at the free throw line shooting two. This shot up, this shot good. 108-86 now the score in this game. Second shot coming up at the free throw line by Daniel Gafford for the Chicago Bulls. The number 38 pick in the 2019 draft by Gafford. Played his college basketball at the Arkansas Razorbacks. This shot's up, and this shot makes it in as well. 109-86 so far to score with 11 minutes left to go in this game. Pelicans with the basketball, dribbling right wing perimeter with Nikhil. Passes down over at the right corner. Dribbling baseline here. Slings it back down. Nikhil making his move into the lane off the top of the key. Nice feed inside. Jams it down. Right there for the Pelicans, putting two on the board. They were fouled as well, so going to the free throw line, the center, Jahlil Okafor. For the Pelicans right now with 10:52 left to go in the fourth quarter. If you guys enjoy what I do, feel free to give me the thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well, as I call play-by-play of basketball action here on Behind the Arc Basketball. Welcome to be back, by the way. First ever stream since the Summer League. Shot coming up by Okafor at the free throw line. That one goes in. They're still down by 20, though. It's 109-89. 10:50 and counting down left to go in the fourth quarter right now. Chicago with the basketball as they dribble at the right wing perimeter here for the Bulls. Coby White passes left wing into the hands of Thaddeus Young. Young passes over to his teammate Valentine. Valentine takes it. Passes right corner three. They take it from the outside. No good. Battle for the rebound. Young has it. Ball gets stripped from him, though. Stolen away here by Josh Hart. Pelicans with the basketball. Left corner three. They take it, but there's a collision at mid-center court on the play with 10:29 left to go in the fourth. So a collision on the play. Looks like it's a Bulls foul. Jahlil Okafor with a little bit of contact on the play. 59% shooter. That was a career high last season for Okafor. Pelicans will get the inbound under 10.5 left to go in the game here in the fourth quarter. New Orleans, bounce pass. Inside to Jackson Hayes. Passes left corner three. They take it. They drop the triple from the outside right there. It's 109-92. Coby White with the basketball at the right elbow. Passes this one at the top of the free throw circle. Now dribbling back towards the top of the key. Into the hands of Valentine. Valentine with the ball. Left elbow passes off to Young. Thaddeus Young now. Spin move. Left elbow jumper into the lane. No good. Rebounded by the Pelicans now with the basketball. Kenrich Williams gets the rebounds. Pelicans take it past half court. They have it at the top of the key into the hands here of Nikhil Alexander-Walker. Dribbling now at the top of the key. Nikhil now towards his left. Passes down off back to Nikhil. Takes the three. Top of the key. And he connects with it. From the outside, dropping the triple right there by number 0, the Virginia Tech Hokie, Nikhil Alexander-Walker. Chicago full court pass. Goes out of bounds in the play with 9:38 left to go in the fourth. And the Pelicans to get back the basketball here. So the Pelicans get back the ball after the turnover by the Bulls. 9.5 left to go now in the fourth quarter. Pelicans with the ball. Nikhil dribbling. Passes down towards the left wing. They move it towards the left corner. They take a three from the outside. Letting it fly right there. And they drain another triple. Making this a close one. They were down by 20. Now down by 11. Watch out for the Pelicans. 9:15 left to go in the fourth. Gafford with the ball. He hands it off. Making their move into the lane. Alley-oop. It goes down by Gafford to seal the 12-0 run no longer. As Daniel Gafford was able to jam that one down. Making this game now should be 111-98 on the alley-oop just a moment ago. 9:10 left to go in the fourth quarter. Yup, Daniel Gafford with the alley-oop slam. So 111-98, everybody, is the score. Thank you guys for being a part of the stream, by the way, tonight, where I call play-by-play of basketball action as we are on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Nice pass right there. Denzel Valentine to Gafford, who slammed it down. Gafford going to the free throw line to shoot one on the and one right now with 9:13 remaining. This shot at the line is up, and it is good. 112-98 right now the score. 9 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. And they got the ball. Pelicans fling this one inside underneath the basket. They finish for two right there. That's Jahlil Okafor. So they have a 100 score on the board now for the Pelicans in this game. It's 100-112. So Pelicans with a 100 spot on the board. Bulls with the basketball right now. They have it, making their move inside. Jumper to Key. That one no good. And battle for the rebound. They do get it back. Gafford puts it into Kobe White's hand. Passes it right wing perimeter. They pass it at the right corner. Take the three from the outside. They connect. Dropping down the triple. Valentine hits the three. And the Bulls are up by 15. 115-100. 8.5 here left to go in this game. Thank you guys so much for joining me on the stream here. We're on Sportscaster. We're on YouTube. Timeout called by the Pelicans on the court. So Pelicans right now call a timeout, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being a part here of the stream, by the way, tonight. So currently we're just on commercial break here on the Sports Dish on Sportscaster as we welcome you guys in here to the stream tonight. Calling play-by-play of basketball action. We're just going to go to commercial break. 8:31 left to go in the fourth quarter when we do join the stream. But looking at the totals in this game, that's what we'll talk about right now. Is we'll go over those totals here. Zion Williamson leading the team in scoring with 29 points. It's been a fantastic game by Zion tonight. 29 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, and a steal. Right now we're just on commercial break, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the stream tonight, by the way, as I call play-by-play of this game. So just on commercial break here on the Sports Dish on Sportscaster, and we'll go back into it in a matter of moments here. This should be working. I don't know why. Huh. Interesting why it's not popping up anything with sound right now. I'm going to check that out. I'm going to see if I'm actually... because the sound should be coming through. It's on OBS it's going through, so it should be going through right now. But yeah, right now we're just on the break on commercial, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the stream tonight, by the way. Calling play-by-play. Yep, there we are. Okay, we popped up on this one. Okay, cool. So yeah, we are going to go right into action once again here in the Sports Dish on Sportscaster in a matter of moments. So, yep, just 115-100 is the score, everybody, right now. We're on commercial break. We will go into the game here in a matter of moments once again, everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining me on the stream tonight. I'm doing this. This is awesome. First ever basketball game calling play-by-play. So this is an absolute blast right now. Being back here on YouTube calling play-by-play. I did call a game on Sportscaster last night, by the way. But an absolute blast tonight calling this game for you guys. And I will be back tomorrow with a Patriots game as they take on the Giants. Final Yard Football on YouTube, Sportscaster, and the Sports Dish. I'll be back calling play-by-play of that one. Zach LaVine with an impressive night tonight for the Chicago Bulls. He has 28 points, leading the way in teams. Second in this game in points behind Zion Williamson of the New Orleans Pelicans with 29 in his second game of the NBA preseason. As we are back to action right now in this game, everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining me on the stream tonight. Zach LaVine, as we look towards the Chicago Bulls' young core talent tonight, he leads the way with 28 points. He is only age 24. Lauri Markkanen, age 22 with 12 points. Otto Porter Jr., 16 points, age 26. And Kobe White, the young stud, age 20. He has 11 points tonight for Kobe White. We have 8.5 left to go in the fourth quarter right now as we are back into this game. Pelicans with the ball. They pass it. Swing it over towards the right corner of the perimeter. And they take the three from the outside. Right wing three. They dial it up right there. Draining the triple. 115, 103, 8:15 left to go in the fourth quarter. Off the three-point shot by the Pelicans. Bulls now with the ball. This is Kobe White who passes the half-court logo. Dribbling that basketball. Passes now with the free throw circle. Back to White. White at the left wing of the perimeter. Slings it over that ball. Almost stolen, by the way, by Josh Hart on the play, but the ball went on the bounce with 8 minutes remaining. So Josh Hart took away the basketball, but the ball went on the bounce. So on the bounce, last touch by the Pelicans. Bulls will get it back. 115, 103 to score. Bulls take a deep three, top of the key, no good, off the mark. Rebounded by the Pelicans here. New Orleans with this basketball right now with Josh Hart. Passes left wing perimeter into the hands of Frank Jackson. And that is an offensive foul committed on the play by the Pelicans. So the Bulls will get this football right back. Chicago to get this football right back, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being a part tonight of this stream. 7:40 left to go in the fourth quarter right now. Chicago with the basketball. They take a deep two. No good. Rebounded by the Pelicans. Pelicans with the ball now. As they'll take it past the half-court logo. They take it past that left part of the half-court. They take it into the court now, dribbling. And that is a whistle on the foul committed with 7:27 left to go in the fourth. So, whistle on the foul here in the court. Thank you guys so much for being a part here to stream tonight. It's that called play-by-play of basketball action here on YouTube and Sportscaster. So we are back into the game right now. Pelicans with the ball. They take it underneath the basket and they get the shot home for two. This is being a closer game. From 115, 105. It's not done as we have 7:10 left to go in this one. Bulls with the basketball, top of the key. They pass it left wing perimeter into the hands of Felicio. Felicio hands that one off. They swing it towards the right wing. Now they go with a floater into the lane. They connect on it for two. 117 to 105. The score right now. Bulls respond right there back to a double-digit lead. 6:50 left to go in the fourth quarter. Whistle on the foul on the play. Picked up by the Bulls. That was by number 51 of Chicago, Ryan Achidakano. On the foul he committed. The Pelicans will get the inbound here at the left wing of the perimeter. 6:52 left to go in this game right now. Pelicans down by 12. They get the basketball. As they try to inbound it, that ball gets tipped out of bounds. So Achidakano tips out the ball out of bounds. Oh, that's awesome. 2 subs so far. That's great. And this is only a preseason game. They pass it towards the right corner of the perimeter, back towards the right wing into the hands here of Kenrich Williams. Now he passes it to Nikhil. Nikhil taking the three from the outside. No good. Too strong. Williams with a rebound, though, and he goes with a two-handed jam. Tears down the rack. It's 117, 107. 6:30 left to go in the fourth quarter now. Bulls up by 10 once again. They were up by 20. They take a three left wing. No good, off the mark there by Denzel Valentine. Rebounded by the Pelicans. Pelicans in transition. Right wing three. They connect. Oh my goodness. We got ourselves a ball game. Down by 20, and now all of a sudden it is a 7-point game, everyone. 6 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Bulls with the basketball. They swing it over towards the left corner here, as that is Chicago who passes it towards the top of the key. No good. They take the three. Rebounded by the Pelicans. Pelicans. Nikhil with the ball. Feeds that one inside right baseline. Trying to back his way inside. This is Okafor. Okafor swings it back. They pass it over towards the top of the key. Into the hands here. Josh Hart. Josh Hart taking that three in. Connecting with it from the outside once again. This is a 4-point game. Oh my goodness. 117, 113, everybody. What a game indeed tonight. What a game between these teams here on the Sports Dish on Sportscaster. Thanks so much, guys, for being a part tonight of this stream, by the way, as I call play-by-play. Wow, what a game. Gotta take a look at some of the stuff so far. The largest lead was 23 by the Bulls. Now it is a 4-point game with 5:44 left to go in the fourth quarter. How about that? Yeah, I have no clue who this liked. Doesn't matter to me, though. Doesn't matter at all. As long as I'm having fun, that's all that matters. Okay, guys. 23-point game to now a 4-point game. Rather crazy. So now we basically have like a lot of backups in the game. Since it's preseason, though, we have like all the backups in the game. Thanks so much, everybody, for being a part here to stream tonight where I call play-by-play. The first ever game that I've called play-by-play in like 3 months. So this is awesome to be back here on the channel, which is pretty cool. Interesting to be balancing out two things at once, which is here with a YouTube and Sportscaster going at once. Hey, welcome in, Kerry, once again. Thank you so much, Kerry, for joining me here on Sportscaster. I appreciate it, man. So, currently, we're just on a commercial break in this game right now. How about this game, going from Chicago up by 23 points to New Orleans, cutting that lead entirely, now down to 4 points in this game. It's been just an interesting game so far with these two teams. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this stream, by the way, as I call play-by-play tonight of basketball action, as we are on the Sports Dish on Sportscaster. Hey, what is good? Melvin, thanks so much, man, for joining me on the channel. Yeah, Lonzo in this game with a ton of assists, dude. Lonzo with 9 assists. He only has 2 points, but he is doing pretty sweet as far as being able to assist the ball there. He played earlier in the first half in this game. He's played 19 minutes so far. Shooting the ball, he's only 1 for 2 from the floor, but as far as assisting is gone, that's where he's been the strongest, passing the ball. Being a passer, where he's had 9 assists so far, and 4 steals as well. He's been doing fantastic there, stealing the ball in this game. So that's how this one has gone. 117-113, everybody. Zion has stole the show with that reverse-handed dunk earlier on. He has 29 points. Hey, thank you so much, Melvin. Thanks so much for being a part of the channel right now. This is my first stream since the Summer League in July. So thank you guys for being a part of the channel. Also, I have a football channel as well that I call Football Play-by-Play on. It's called Final Yard Football. That is on YouTube also. So if you enjoy football, feel free to look up Final Yard Football. I linked that on the YouTube page for my second YouTube channel, so feel free to look that up if you like football also. So, we're almost back to action right now. We were just on commercial break, as I call play-by-play of this game for you guys. Zion on the bench right now. Basically, the backups right now into the game. If you guys are new to the channel, feel free to give the thumbs up, hit that down below, or hit the subscribe button as well if you enjoy what I do. So, here we are, guys. 13-2 run by the Pelicans in the last 2 minutes and 52 seconds. Pelicans were down by 23 points. Now they are only down by 4 as the Bulls have the basketball. We're back with 5:35 left to go in the fourth. Chicago with the ball, and that ball almost stolen. Oh, it is indeed. They steal it. Going in for the jam. Going in for the jam, and he missed it. He completely missed the slam dunk on the steal. That was Frank Jackson, and the Bulls tried to go up the court, and they got stuffed as well. Pelicans with the basketball, and Nikhil passes down inside the low post. Spin move, and they cash it in for 2 right there by Jahlil Okafor. This is a 2-point game, everybody. 117-115. 5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Bulls with the basketball. They have it at the right wing perimeter. They pass it off. Chicago now passes down with back towards the right wing. Inside now, dribbling here at the left elbow. They pass it back. Trying to take the shot. They do. From the outside. They connect with it. That's Denzel Valentine for 3. Draining the triple. It is 120-115 here. So move that over with 4:45 left to go in this game. Pelicans with the ball. They are down by 5. They have it at the right wing perimeter into the hands of Frank Jackson. Jackson with the ball. Passes down with left wing 3. They take it. No good from the outside. Rebounded by the Bulls. Bulls up by 5. 4.5 left to go in the fourth quarter here. Chicago. Dribbling now with the right elbow. They pass it out. Now they make a move, trying to make their move into the lane. That ball gets blocked. Trying to go up for it, and rebounded here by the Pelicans. Nice job there by Pelicans. They have the ball at the right wing. Josh Hart takes the ball, passes right wing 3. They take it. Alexander Walker draining the triple, and we got ourselves an entertaining last 6 minutes or so of this one. It is only a 2-point game right now, 120-118. 4 minutes left to go in action. The Bulls with the ball. They swing it over at the left wing. Now making their move inside. Going to the hole there. Fouled on the play. Ryan Arcidiacono will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots here for Chicago. So 3:58 left to go in the fourth quarter, and Arcidiacono coming up at the free throw line to shoot some shots. The former Villanova Wildcat here at the line. If you guys enjoy what I do, feel free to hit that thumbs up down below, hit the subscribe button. I just started on YouTube after being off for 3 months calling play-by-play. Great to be back. That shot at the free throw line by Arcidiacono is down for 1. That is good. It's 121-118. Second shot coming up at the free throw line by Arcidiacono. This shot is up, and this shot is good. 122-118 right now. 3:55 left to go in the fourth quarter. Pelicans down by 4. They have the ball at the left wing perimeter, making their move inside. Nice shifty move. Couldn't finish, though, to the hole, and rebounded on the defensive end by Chicago. Bulls now up by 4. They have the ball. Bounce pass inside into the lane, and they couldn't finish on the play, but they got fouled. 2 shots coming up here at the free throw line. I believe that was Cristiano Felicio, the Brazilian, got fouled into the lane. Yeah, he got the pass right there from Denzel Valentine, and he got fouled on the play. So 3:42 left remaining. 2 shots coming up here by Felicio at the free throw line. Denzel Valentine for the Bulls, 10 points so far, 3 for 7 from the floor. Felicio's first free throw, this one is up, this one is good. They're up by 5 once again. Second shot just coming up here at the moment. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the stream here, by the way. Yeah, got really good quick indeed, Ryan. 23-point lead by the Bulls has just evaporated to 4 in this game. Getting really good quick. Second shot coming up, and that one is a miss. It's a 5-point game here right now. 123-118. Pelicans can make it a 2-point game with a triple if they do so. Nickeil Alexander-Walker dribbling left wing, now inside, passing that one back outside, passing towards the left corner here for the Pelicans. They have the basketball, moving it around the perimeter. Now inside, they pass that ball at the left elbow. Pelicans with the basketball with 3:20 on the clock, 2 on the shot clock. Need to shoot it here under the basket, and they get fouled with 0.7 remaining. 0.7 on the shot clock. 3:19 left to go on the game clock, and the whistle, a foul committed by the Bulls. So I believe, yep, the Pelicans are in the bonus. So New Orleans shooting 2 here at the free throw line. This is Jahlil Okafor. He has 11 points. He's a perfect 5 for 5 so far in tonight's game. So 2 shots at the line here by Okafor. First one will be on its way in just a moment. This shot is up. This shot is good. Making it a 4-point game once again. 123-119. Second shot coming up in just a moment here by Okafor at the free throw line. And if you guys enjoy what I do, I also have a football channel. I'll be back tomorrow calling play-by-play on Final Yard Football, my football channel, by the way. Patriots against Giants on Thursday Night Football. Only way I wouldn't be able to do that is if I do get a power outage tomorrow, which we are getting severe storms down here. Second shot coming up. This shot's up. This shot's good. 3-point game. Really interesting game right now between these two with 3:15 left to go in the fourth. Bulls with the ball at the top of the key, trying to make that exchange to Kobe White. They cannot. Stolen away by the Pelicans, and they take it in for 2. They lay it up and in right there by Nickeil, and this is a 1-point game here, everybody. 123-122. Bulls holding on to a 1-point lead. Can the Pelicans complete the comeback? This looked like a blowout earlier on in the stream. Kobe White passes right wing of the perimeter here. This is Williams trying to go inside. Spin move. No good. Rebounded by the Pelicans. On the play. What a game here, guys. Pelicans with the ball. They have a chance to take the lead. They have it at the left wing perimeter here for New Orleans. 2:40 left to go on the clock. Dribbling top of the key. As they'll hand it off into the hands here. Frank Jackson with the basketball. Hands that one over to his teammate. Making a move into the lane. That shot is blocked. Josh Hart trying to go into the lane was blocked out of bounds. With 2:31 left to go in the fourth. So that ball blocked in the play. I think it was an offensive foul too on the floor as well. Now check here. Yeah, offensive by the Pelicans as the Bulls will get the ball back. Chicago going inside. Kobe White misses it. Battle for the rebound. And Okafor gets this ball for the Pelicans. Pelicans take it past the half-court logo. They pass it left wing of perimeter. Nickeil makes his move inside here. Left baseline. That shot over the basketball hoop and out of bounds. There was contact on the play, though, with 2:10 remaining. We're going to check here the call. So the ref's going over here saying that there's tons of contact on that play. Nickeil tried to force up the shot at the left baseline. We'll see what this call is when... Okay, so it was a foul committed by Chicago, so shooting foul. So 2 shots coming up now at the free throw line. First one a miss, though, by the Pelicans. So they missed that shot right now. Second shot coming up with 2:10 in the fourth quarter at the free throw line. 1 point to tie this game up if they can. Zion's on the bench. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, the number 17 draft pick from Virginia Tech at the free throw line. He went off during the Summer League. 24.3 points per game in the Summer League, by the way, for Nickeil. That shot no good either. Rebounded by Kobe White right now for the Chicago Bulls. Chicago with the ball with 2 minutes remaining left to go. The man with the afro has it. That's the 20-year-old from UNC, Kobe White. He has the ball at the right wing perimeter, dribbling now towards the left wing. White making his way inside in the key. Underneath the basket. Finishing for 2 right there by number 0, Kobe. Puts it home off the backboard, up and in. 1:50 remaining, 3-point game. Pelicans with the basketball. They have it at the right wing into the hands of Nikhil. Nikhil dribbling with the ball at the top of the key. Swings it over towards the left wing. Shot fake now. With the ball, they pass it off to Nikhil. Nikhil, top of the key. Guarded by Kobe White here with 1:35 left to go. Nikhil, deep three. Outside. Connects. We're tied up at 125. Incredible game with both of these teams right now. 1:34 on the clock, and we are all even, guys. Hit that like button down below. Hit that subscribe button. 25-10 run here in the last 7 minutes and 10 seconds by the Pelicans. Bulls now with the ball. Underneath the basket, they swing it out. Left corner three, they take it. From the outside, no good. They miss it. As it gets rebounded here by the Pelicans. Slowing down tempo. We're tied up here, 125 even. Let's get this to 10+ likes before the stream ends if we can. That would be awesome, guys. Pelicans slowing down tempo. Frank Jackson with the basketball, and the Pelicans will call a timeout with 1:05 left to go on the clock. What a game here. Down by 23 points. No Zion on the court. None of your starters on the court. Nikhil Alexander-Walker heaves up the three ball from the top of the key and ties this thing up at 125 even, everybody, with 1:34 left to go in the fourth quarter. Thank you guys for being a part of this stream, by the way. Tonight we're on Sportscaster, and we are on YouTube. I'll also put in here on the chat for you guys, if you do enjoy football, feel free to check me out on my football channel. It's called Final Yard Football on YouTube. I should be back tomorrow to call the Patriots-Giants game on Thursday Night Football. If you guys enjoy football, feel free to follow me there, and I'll subscribe to that as well. And also, I do have a Sportscaster channel. I posted the Sportscaster link in the chat below, so feel free as well. You can take a look at my Sportscaster stream. I'm also streaming from that computer, my second computer towards the left, where you can go on Sportscaster and compete for monthly and weekly prizes. And I just finished inside the top 10 during the last month on Sportscaster in September. So that was an awesome honor. First ever month on Sportscaster, and finished in the top 10. So right now we have 1:05 left to go in the fourth quarter, everybody. We are tied up at 125 here. What a game. I believe the Pelicans went on something crazy, like a 28-10 run in the last like 7 minutes or so. The Pelicans will get the ball back. So the Pelicans inbound, they have the basketball. Nikhil here with a minute remaining with the basketball. Bounce pass in the key, back to Nikhil underneath the basket. No, couldn't finish. But a foul committed underneath the basket by the Bulls with 57.9 remaining. Nikhil Alexander-Walker, the former Virginia Tech Hokie, shooting 2 here at the free throw line. So 2 shots coming up for Nikhil here at the free throw line for the Pelicans, seeing if they can break the tie and take the lead once again. This shot's up. This shot is good. Yes, indeed they do. 126, 125. It's been one hell of a ball game tonight to open it up. My first ever stream in 2 months. Just getting right back into calling play-by-play and basketball on the channel. Second shot. This one's up. This one is good. How about that? 127, 125, guys, is the score. The Bulls with the basketball off the inbound. They are down by 2. 55 seconds left to go. They take it past the half-court line. This is Ryan Archidakano with the basketball. It passes it out. Right wing perimeter here, dribbling. This is Kobe White with the ball now. White dribbling now, making a way inside. Floats up the shot. No good. Tip. No good. Battle for the rebound. Offensive board. The Bulls have it. They pass it around the perimeter. They regain possession. 10 on the shot clock. 35 left to go on the game clock here. Archidakano making his way inside for Chicago at the left baseline, looking to pass it to somebody. He does. Back to White. That ball goes out of bounds. And it's a turnover, I believe, with 29 seconds remaining by the Bulls. So Chicago, yes, they turned over the ball there with 29 seconds remaining. And the Pelicans, down by 23, will get the basketball back here, up by 2. 25 seconds remaining. New Orleans, off the inbound. They have the ball here with Nikhil Alexander-Walker, guarded by Kobe White. Chicago's not fouling, though. Chicago not going to foul. 10 seconds left to go on the shot clock. 6-second difference there. 16 left to go on the game clock. Left to go. Nikhil with the basketball. Takes the shot. Left elbow jumper. No good. And that ball gets tipped out of bounds. Refs are going to say it's out of bounds. 6.8 seconds remaining out of bounds by the Pelicans. Or out of bounds by the Bulls here, they're going to say. Bulls last touched that basketball out of bounds. Pelicans, by the way, leading by 2. 127-125. Well, a challenge happened. You can challenge the calls now in the NBA starting this season. So a coach's challenge under 2 minutes. So we'll see if Chicago elects to do that as we look at the replay right now. Yeah, that was tipped out of bounds. We're looking at the replay to see who battled for that basketball underneath the basket. Thanks so much, guys, for being a part here to stream tonight, by the way. That was Jahlil Okafor battling for it underneath the basket right there with Chicago with Cristiano Felicio underneath the net. The ball got tipped out of bounds. Tough to tell there in the replay. Second one, yeah, you cannot see from the replay behind the basket. You can't see from that replay when I'm looking at who tipped it out. But that is indeed close. That is close. Who tipped it? Yeah, you cannot see from that replay right there. You have to go underneath the basketball hoop to see who actually tipped it. They're showing me the camera from the top of the basketball hoop, so you can't see who tipped that out. But we have like 6 seconds remaining here. This is a big call on the court. They said that Felicio tipped it out over Okafor. So that was the call on the court, guys. Thank you so much, guys, for being a part here of the stream. Feel free to give me the thumbs up on YouTube and hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel as well. 7.3 seconds remaining. We're going to see the refs call if they did reverse it or not. Here is the final call coming up. So we have 7.3 seconds left to go on the clock. The score is the Pelicans 127, the Bulls 125. And we have a whistle on the timeout taken by the Bulls now. So timeout taken now by Chicago on the court here. So Bulls taking the timeout here on the court. We will go right back into this game here with 7.3 seconds remaining here in the stream. Thank you guys for being a part here of the stream tonight. Behind the Arc Basketball. 1 timeout remaining for both coaches here. No fouls to give. But the star tonight has to go to this dude. Number 1, the shining star, and the number 1 overall draft pick, Zion Williamson. Tonight with 29 points for Zion. He's had an incredible lights-out game. What he's been able to do. So right now, through 2 games inside NBA preseason, Zion Williamson has 45 total points in those 2 games. He has 29 tonight. He had 16 in the season opener for the preseason by Zion. Shooting the ball at a great clip, too. 12 for 13 tonight in 27 minutes on the court. That's what you like to see for progression right there by Zion. As long as he doesn't get hurt, it's going to be a fantastic season bound that Zion could possibly have. Alright, everybody. We are back into this game. Looks like Chicago will get possession. So the refs changed the call. Say that Chicago will get the ball. Kobe White inbounds at 7 seconds remaining. They do. They have it at the left wing perimeter. They hand it off into the hands here. And they try to take the shot. That ball gets tipped up into the air. Stolen away by the Pelicans. And that is the ball game. New Orleans stealing that basketball and sealing up the game. And this one is gone final. 127-125. How about that? The Pelicans down by 23. And they did not quit in tonight's game, coming back from a 23-point deficit to get the W by 2. What a game, everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining me on the stream. So if you guys are new to the channel, before I sign off, feel free to hit that like button before I sign off. Hit the subscribe button as well, where I call play-by-play of basketball action. I believe my next basketball game will be next Wednesday as the Atlanta Hawks take on the New York Knicks. That should be my next game for basketball. I'll be back tomorrow calling Thursday Night Football on my football YouTube channel. That channel is named Final Yard Football. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the stream tonight. And have a nice night as I'll be on Behind the Arc Basketball a week from now with my next stream. Thank you guys and have a nice night here on YouTube.